Did you say hang on button?
Button. I had to press a button. We're good.
So, welcome back, everybody.
Is there an alarm going off right now?
Yeah.
The point.
That is the literal sound that you guys should be hearing.
Oh, okay, good. No, no. Just making sure that I just wasn't having hallucinations. You're good to go.
Yeah, so, Pedi, you there?
He said he was trying to find his phone.
Oh, okay. Kachina, you there?
If only he could call it to find it.
So, when we last left off, you guys basically got spit out into this place. That's the best way we can refer to it in the current sense. And there's this just blaring alarm, and everything is pretty much pitch black other than these red crystals that are just constantly swirling and just lighting up the area over and over and over. Everybody has moved into this much larger area that's full of all these desks that are either overturned or broken or knocked around. Everything is basically chaos other than the papers and whatnot, and the open ceiling tile square that's hanging off from the ceiling that Shrike was looking at. So at this point, basically, Mirra would hear it first, but everybody else kind of catches on pretty quick. You hear the sound of a very light feminine voice screaming at the top of its lungs.
Oh, and of course, Groot isn't here. But so I hold up my bunk stick, and I was going to run towards it, but Groot, kind of stopped me and told me that remember what Beak said, because I'm not calling her by her name either, because Astral Plane, that everything is like not okay and out to get us. And we need to stay together and stay safe. So I agreed to stay by him, but I'm still a bit strung out. You can tell yours is still a bit
stressed
from her little panic episode.
I remember that one. That was scary.
Yeah, so
is the screaming coming from? I assume there's only one direction we can go right now, right from where we're currently traveling. Like there's no like alternate. There's
there's the direction you came from, and then there's basically one for each cardinal direction, even though you don't know which way is north, south, east, or west. But basically, there's up, down, left, or right.
All right. Which direction is the screaming coming from?
You guys, I'm going to base it off of like where you came. So if we refer to where you came from as south, it came from the west.
You are right.
Left.
No, left. Right. Yeah, left. Okay. Do the corridors look similar to each other? Like, is there any discerning differences looking at each of the 3 of the 4 corridors?
Say that one more time. Good source.
Is there anything on the walls and each of the corridors that makes them look different from each other, or are they all identical to each other?
Other than where you came from, all the doorways are shut.
But there's no, like, this has, like, got a blue wall, this has got, like, a red wall, or it's just all the same?
There doesn't seem to be any color coding. Everything is just, like, this beige. It's very hard to make out what color it is, though. Because there's literally no light other than the flashing red crystal in the middle of the room, lighting up the room.
I got it!
Could I make a...
I would like to vomit up the...
In the darkness, you just hear... Not now!
When Breya hears that screaming, she's gonna look real disturbed, and shiver a little bit, because that sounds like a child in danger.
It is a blood-curdling scream.
But then she's gonna
There-
steel herself and say, remember, this place is supposed to be very bad, and that could be a trap.
Also,
Is there a role
Correct.
I
That's
can
We need
what
to be
make
Groot
cautious.
said too. Hang on, I'll say
to
what
see
Groot
if I
said.
recognize whose voice it is? Because I know currently right now that we're missing some of our fellow comrades.
I mean, I don't think you've ever heard anybody in the group make a scream like that.
Even when I was in the mouth of a wyvern, I'm just like, help, help, help.
But you
It
are
is impossible to really detect someone's voice through their screams.
But
True.
Mirra can't.
Violence! Violence! Josh, do you feel safe at home? Blink once for yes and twice for no!
I'm on Jenny's side.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I
true. We
probably-
probably did something to
But
say that soup wasn't
Mirra can't produce the orb.
No! I can't vomit up the orb. I think I swallowed it, and it's just in my digestive tract now. I can't vomit it back up.
You can digest
Breya
it by my
sighs.
stomach acids.
Breya sighs and says, remember when I told you to stop swallowing it? Remember from the beginning how I was against you eating it? Yeah.
Okay, hold on. I have to ask. When you first got a hold of it, why was eating it like the first like?
I believe someone was trying to take it from her.
So,
Yeah.
I was just
I
curious.
just-
I've never actually explained. Like all of a sudden she's like, "Here's this orb." That's normal, I think. I don't know.
You just freaking Yoshi'd it.
Hey, all this time it was hanging out in the left side of her stomach.
Yeah, it's just been chilling.
All right, so the
Next
screen
to
will be
some
coming from
fish
our left.
jerky.
I'm with Anchor on this one as much.
I
I
know,
want
I
to help
want to
out.
go see what it
Okay,
is, because
so-
it could be our comrades, but we need to be careful.
Remember, this is what Groot said, because he's not here. I'm going to state it again. So I was trying to like run towards the sound, like help is on the way, sort of like Miss Doubtfire, just running in, and he's like, bruh. He said, no. Remember what Beak said? Nothing is safe. You have to stay here with us, and we'll figure it out as a group what to do. Because we need to stay whole and together, and we can't trust anyone or anything outside of this room. Wherever we are, we stay as a group, and we do not split. So that
Sounds
is
good.
what.
I second
We
that.
have a 6-minute timer. That has probably lost about 30 seconds.
Oh no!
No,
I'm sorry.
if I am timing something like timing something, I'll let you know. But this is mainly to kind of keep an idea of like how much time we spent on something.
Indeed.
Got you.
It helps me because if I look at it, I'm like, it's almost empty. That means okay, we can move on or something or the other. I
I
like
guess-
to give you guys adequate time to do things that you want to do, but
I-
also kind of move things along when we need to move them along.
Indeed.
As much as
I
I'd
know.
hate to leave that person behind, I think our first priority is finding the rest of our friends.
What if it is one of our friends?
Yeah.
Or what
Now,
if it's
Anchor-
a child? I just- That scream, that's
Anchor, listen, Anchor.
that's
do-
the scream of someone seriously hurt.
What the
Or
slimes,
seriously
Anchor.
about to be
The
hurt.
slimes. What if it's just the slime mimicking its victims / screams to lure in more victims?
Slimes can mimic screams?
This one can.
Remember, we found the paperwork on this one. It's,
Yeah,
they were doing
experimental slimes that one
experiments.
kid made, the Make-A-Wish
Ugh.
Foundation, the mimic slime
The
thing.
make a wish. Oh wait, I thought you
Yeah.
were talking
Is-
in game. Sorry.
is
No,
it-
not in game, not in game. That's I'm sorry, out of game.
Out of
know,
game,
just-
a Make-A-Wish
You know,
kid.
Vallona's make a wish campaign.
I don't
They
know,
just
like,
like
what
to
if
create
it...
his
I
life.
wish I could make a
No!
slime that would eat its body and then mimic its victim's body.
Little Timmy,
Wait,
what the
wait.
heck?
Hold on.
No.
Shh. Everyone shush. Have an idea.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
Simon, is that you? Now we see if it starts screaming, "Help me, I'm Simon." Then we know it's not.
Nothing.
Darn.
Did it stop screaming at all, or is it just still screaming in the same
There's
manner?
just this long, blood-curdling scream and then the alarm. And your guys were kind of amazed that you heard it over the alarm, to be honest. Because I don't know what output you had the alarm to, but this alarm is very loud.
Could you give me a layout real quick so I can get a map in my mind, a picture in my mind?
Yeah, could you draw this on a piece of paper or something?
So we
Right,
went down a hallway into a room, and there's like so many different directions. So many.
It doesn't help me.
No, it doesn't. There's so many.
Josh, I'm gonna get my folder of graph paper and hand it to you, buddy.
Always
got
keep
a
graph paper
whole-
on hand. It's like a GM's best friend.
I used to run impromptu D&D campaigns almost anywhere, and I always had a kit with me. And in
Oh,
that
I'm
kit
not
always
making
was
fun of
a
you.
pad of graph paper in case I needed to draw out a map for my party.
Yeah, I'm not making fun of you. I have a whole pad of graph paper specifically because I had in-person campaigns.
Hell, as a matter of fact, back in high school, one of the things that I would do to pass the time away was just draw up dungeons. God,
Yeah, I had a
wish
friend like
I
that.
could go back and
That's
get
pretty
all those
cool.
dungeons because some of them I made like. Some of them, I had one that was almost an entire graph book for one dungeon. Like, I had the basements all the way up to the main. Like, I had
That's
this thing
awesome.
decked out, and I never got a chance to actually run it in a game, and I have no idea where it's at now.
Aw.
Dang.
If I could find it, though, my
You know
current...
they make a whole like little D&D to go kit that fits in like a Altoids tin. So they
Oh,
have
yeah,
like
I've
mini
seen that,
dice,
yeah.
yeah.
That's so cute.
How fast I'd
God.
lose everything in that kit
Back in
because
marching
it's too
band,
small.
me
That's
and
funny.
about 5 or 6 other of my fellow band nerds had these big ass camping backpacks is what we took to school because besides our school books, we had all of our core rule books. We each had like 4 or 5 decks of Magic the Gathering, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Pokemon.
I'll try and see if I can do
Oh, okay. Yep, that's
Okay.
good.
Got it.
basically the
Yuelia, you're in
small-
charge of drawing this map. You're the map maker. This is Yuelia's map now.
I'm not there.
Rip.
Oh.
Dang it.
Rooney.
I was trying to make it
Too
in
soon,
game.
Mikey.
She's
Too
Just-
soon.
too soon.
Also, just like through the alarm, I'm not there.
Oh no!
You hear
Oh.
the screaming.
Star?
It's like,
In,
ah,
Star?
I'm
in the
not
room.
there.
Star?
So we heard the screaming.
You
We
know,
heard the screaming across.
I thought
like
it was from
north
the
of where we are.
west.
hang on. I think I might have an idea.
Would you like to use my incarnate, Josh?
I actually have a Steam program that I can use. I haven't got to use for a long time.
Oh, is
Aw.
it
He's got a screen share.
iLobs?
Set up
All
that
winters?
base.
Is it Ilwinter's floor plan generator?
Yes, sir, it is.
I got it too. I
What?
got that and Dungeon Alchemist and TaleSpire.
Bonk.
Let me know when you guys can see.
Yes, sir.
See?
Loading.
Josh,
Yep.
did you know that you can download workshop stuff for this?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
exactly
well,
what I'm looking
it's
for.
it's still going, so I would assume. Yep, I would definitely assume that James is here.
James, I've missed you.
Lies.
Oh!
Deceit. Shame.
Are you doing okay, hun?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay. We missed you.
He was practicing his
alarm
Mushu
going off?
once.
Oh.
That would be the jukebox, right? Phony Bard, isn't he doing the alarm?
Yes, he is.
I have him muted because I was getting annoyed.
Yeah, I
Really?
muted him before because I kept getting copyright claims on music.
Well, this won't be copyright.
Josh, fix your camera.
Oh.
Thank you.
Whoops.
I found some of my figures, you guys. I got my gelatinous, my slime. I got my supersonical figures. I got my advantage, disadvantage dice. I found them.
Gelatinous ooze.
Neat.
I like that.
Still loading up.
It's going. I don't know how high that number's gonna get, but it's already pretty up there.
Not high enough because sometimes you need more assets. Damn it.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
I'm at 11,000 assets.
Wow.
Surely there's not many
Yeah.
more.
Did you just go through and just said subscribe to that? Yeah, that one. Well, I like that one. Oh, what's some of those? That one. I
Pretty
only
much.
need one of this, but it comes to 600. That one. Here's all your terrains.
Oh, now terrains. Oh no.
This one shouldn't be as high of a number because this one is more of.
Already at
Like-
1300.
But this,
Yeah,
this
you're
one
lying.
kind of just painted as.
Here we go.
There we go.
Someone need to. Oh wait, no. Shrike said he would be late. Am I?
How late?
No one.
How late is it?
Do I have to
bet
spam him?
someone got it, even if it wasn't funny.
I don't think Mitchell will be coming. He told me he had a bad day at work.
Oh.
Cause they had
But
a bad
D&D makes
day.
it better.
That's what I'm saying.
That's- I did try to. He said
Yeah.
he felt like he needed to punch someone. I was like, so D&D?
So you want to kill goblins, yeah?
We are in the mysterious back rooms. I'm sure there's a weird smiling creature. You can
We
just-
are in the back rooms.
There's already eyeballs. You can punch the eyeballs, I'm sure.
Yeah, punch an eyeball.
When I first learned what the back rooms were, it scared the shit out of me because I used to have recurring dreams about being on the yellow floor.
Ugh.
As a
Ooh.
child.
Hooray!
There's a game coming out. I mean, there already is one, but there's a better version of the Backrooms game coming out, and I'm excited but terrified.
That's because
You
that
don't
one's the
have to
real
be
back
fancy,
rooms.
Josh. Just draw.
He likes to be fancy.
I
That's
feel
his
like I
shtick.
unlocked a monster when I asked him if he could draw a picture.
You did. Look at.
At least he's not on TaleSpire, bro. It could be
I
worse.
think there's a good old-fashioned black and white graph and.
I might just
flip
have to
too.
use plain old white. We'll just
I'm
use
okay
Plain
with
old
that.
white.
Oh, you said beige.
Gosh.
what?
Never mind. I didn't say anything. No. Okay.
Yeah, you can draw out the rooms like that.
There. Perfect. That's all we need.
Yeah, it's sort of like
Okay.
a
Mhm.
Super
That was a long
Metroid map,
hallway,
kind of
dang.
like.
I like this.
I like this a lot.
It's old school.
This is perfect.
It's satisfying.
It really is.
Try being high and watching this. This is like, dude.
Okay.
This is like.
I mean, give me a few minutes.
Really?
No. No. No.
Alright, so the big room is where you are currently at.
Okay. So we heard the
Now-
scream from west or north?
The left direction.
Left. Okay.
Well,
From
you
our
don't know which
direction,
way
it's
is
from
which, but for the sake of direction,
I'm doing cardinal map.
came from is south.
Okay,
From
hold on. Can
behind
you just
us?
put an arrow on the map that faces north for the sake of us describing what room is what?
Correct. For just the sake of map north.
Like, it doesn't have to be true north, but just something so we could say the north door kind of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, go back one.
Blood.
Hit I.
That is south.
Okay, that is
Okay.
south. Perfect.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Oh, that'll work too.
Just
So
so
did-
you know, the name of that tile I just used was blood.
That's fine. So, did we hear the screaming from the, like, north?
No, it'd be from.
West.
the
Okay,
west
Okay.
that's what I thought.
I attack the screaming.
You are
You are the screaming.
hearing banging from the east hallway.
Oh, great.
So we hear banging from the east, and we don't know where the scream is coming from.
Scream's
Okay.
coming from the west.
So north it is.
What if the banging is our friends?
I'll check on the west.
No,
No, we can't. We can't split up. There's too many
So-
bad
No
things
splitting up.
No.
So Dagger walks up to the door and it opens. They seem to open automatically when people.
Approach them.
Yes.
Oh god, this is magic.
Is it if you approach them with intent to see through the door, or if you walk toward them?
It's a good question.
Okay, I'm gonna just like casually walk around the room to see if doors open as I walk, but with no intention to walk through.
If you don't, I mean, you kind of just walk by them and they just open.
Okay, so they will open with any movement.
She's doing this. Do we see anything in the hallways as the doors briefly opening? I assume they close after she walks away.
Well, upon opening the east hallway,
That's where banging was. How dare you?
you see Dorval screaming at the top of his lungs as he's smashing his weapon into the walls.
I knew
Oh.
that banging was someone.
I
Can we
assume-
not
Feel
hear
free-
his screaming?
Feel free to yell what you just yelled, James.
I'm more I want out of this hallway.
Oh, okay.
I'll
Can we not?
save
Can
you!
we hear him, or can we not hear him?
Oh, you can hear him.
Now that the door is
Okay.
open, that's the one we heard banging against, and the banging was him.
But we heard that other scream through the closed doorway.
Correct.
Correct.
Damn.
Cool.
Dorval.
I
Yo,
leave. I
brother.
leave Groot's
Ardent.
side, and Rob. I'll save you, Ardent. Where? What? What?
Has anyone seen Simon? I'm gonna keep carrying. Everyone, just keep this up, because it'll be
Ardent.
good for the mimics.
Ardent.
I see them.
So, no, you don't. Is anybody going into the hallway?
I'm running to. I'll save you.
As you run
I'm
into
going after Mirra.
As you run into the hallway, both of you, make a wisdom saving throw.
Nice.
Oh.
I already got one level of crazy. Let's do this.
Well, 10 minutes has passed, so that first debuff is gone.
Oh, I liked that. Oh wait, saving throw? Oh, I'm good at that. Never mind. I got a 12.
12 with your paladin aura?
Yeah. Oh wait.
Yeah.
Wait, hang on. That was 3 plus the 9. Is the 9 with my aura? Yeah,
Yeah.
plus 1. Yes, it is. I rolled a 3.
So,
Oh yeah,
Cards-
cards is next to me. Cards gets the aura too. You get plus 3.
Oh, so 23.
nice. So, as you guys go through the doorway, Crusix, cards. Cards, you feel kind of weird for a second, but then you kind of just snap out of it. But, Mirra, when you go through,
It's last time all over again. I'll save you, Ardent! Hang on, it's loading because it's being weird.
Guy here today?
Not yet. I got a spam person in there right now trying to get me to buy likes.
No, go away.
Yeah, I deleted their thing.
I
buy
want some
what?
lights. Give me your random spam person.
What kind of likes
I
we talking
deleted
about?
it.
Just like a handful of lights. Here you go.
Here's some likes.
but cards, you see.
Oh no,
Mirra-
you're different. It was that person before you, Bruce. Bruce was the spam person. That's why I deleted them. Sorry, David's girlfriend's here.
Hello.
Hello.
But,
Is my girlfriend here?
Cards, you see that Mirra and Dorval are acting kind of bizarre.
What happened?
How bizarre.
What happened? Where'd it go? Ardent! Do I see Ardent?
Yeah, you guys can see each other.
Ardent, what happened? Where?
You guys can't see any doors.
Wait, so I just see Mirra up here?
Ah!
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Does he see me?
Where'd they go? Where'd they go?
Oh, you just appeared.
Ardent, what happened to you?
Where's through
Where
the door?
did you go when you come through the portal?
Wait.
You guys can't hear him. You guys can't see cards, and you guys can't hear cards.
I'll
What?
make my
Guys.
way to that door with them. or the
Guys,
doorway.
come
What?
on.
Hello?
Okay.
Speak to
I
me,
came from
apparition!
this
Oh
way,
no,
yeah.
I'm sorry, Ardent. There's no apparition. It's okay. It's okay.
Anchor,
There's no apparitions.
something's wrong.
There's no apparitions. There's
I'm
no
gonna charge-
apparitions.
I'm gonna charge
Captain!
towards Mirra with my hammer, and I'm gonna swing at the wall behind her.
What was there? What?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
Crusix,
hollering.
You
I'm-
see Ardent just fly towards Mirra, and everybody begins panicking, and with like, ah! And you just see him slam his hammer down and take like a huge chunk out of the wall.
Is the
But-
shadow thing back?
Ardent, you didn't do anything to the wall; it just bounces off.
like the scene in Lord of the Rings when Gimli smacked the ring with his axe.
All right, Anchor, let's go get them.
I try and smash my bonk stick.
Can
into
we
the wall
hear
as well.
the things that they're saying through the door?
Oh yeah.
If we go through there, we're gonna get stuck.
Maybe.
Dude,
Here,
Crusix,
how about you?
You're perfectly fine.
What if I tie
do I
this rope
still see
around
the
me?
door?
Yeah, you still see the door.
Okay, here, tie the rope around yourself. I'll hold it. You go through, and I'll see if I can pull you back.
All right.
Do I damage the wall?
No, it doesn't look like you're doing anything to it.
All right, I got it
Yeah.
tied.
Breaking the crap out of that wall.
And
Here, take
also, let's
Where is the
make
exit?
it. Okay, let's make it so you're not like making it so halfway down the rope is where you go through in case it gets severed. Like, let's try to use as little of the rope as possible.
Okay.
Josh,
Sure.
Turn.
I want to try something crazy. So I can obviously see they can't see me, even though, and I can hear them state that they can't, that ears can't see me no longer, right?
Correct. Or at least she's acting like it.
Mirra.
Huh?
Be careful of the ceilings.
What?
There's a blood spiller snatching people off the floors.
What?
Well, that
I
might
get
be-
down.
isn't it?
I get down. I'm like, they
But-
get down.
Crusix, as he says that, it makes you kind of look, and you see that the other door at the end of the hallway is like crooked
Oh,
and bent.
Aww. I'm
And
so glad he has fun.
and it's crooked and bent, and you can see the ceiling of the room that maybe Ardent came from. Who knows? But you can see into the room at the end of the hallway, and there's like blood, dried blood, all over the ceiling.
Jesus.
I'm going to quickly hold up my hand and, whoa, Captain Anchors. I don't think we need to go into that room at the end of the hallway. We need to get them out of this hallway back to where we came from.
I
Yeah,
get
that's the
I get
goal.
low and I
Yeah.
start grabbing for
gonna-
Ardent. Get down. Where is it? Do you see it?
I'm going to
seriously,
try.
do I still have that debuff, Josh?
Yes. For
I
the-
get down.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get them in. All right. Worst case scenario, try to pull me back. I'm going to take a step through the door, just past the doorway.
Please.
All right. God, if there was a time, I need the
Did-
good
you know,
old-
Did you pray to Raptor
Oh.
Jesus?
You know,
nope.
Did you pray to Raptor Jesus? David
Hold
isn't
on.
here yet, so you should be getting the good rolls, okay?
I've been here.
No, I was deciding whether
Where
or not
the
I should
frick have
use.
you been?
He sounded offended.
Frick.
I've
I
been
was like,
here.
why is your
Dave's been
girlfriend in
here.
here and he's not in here yet?
Dave's been here for like 15 minutes now.
Yeah,
Why
it's
didn't
been
you
a while
say
now.
anything?
I did.
I what?
What did you say?
I said I'm here.
He did.
Did
He
he?
did.
Confirm. But that's all he said because there's
Yeah,
also a lot of other stuff going on.
Yeah, he did say he was here though.
Oh well.
Apparently.
Pay attention to me, Mirra.
I'm sorry. I even read your lines. Wait, you probably weren't there at that point, though.
No,
He
he was
wasn't
not
there.
here.
No.
So, what did you get, Dagger?
I rolled an 8.
No!
Oh, I need you to roll a 1d100, please.
1d.
Oh no!
Well,
You know, I'll just do it on D&D Beyond. I wanted to do it in person.
D&D.
I trust you.
22.
So there's no good number on this chart.
you're equally
2.
as screwed. All numbers equally hate you on this dice.
Everything hates you in this world.
Yeah, I had to roll a D100 as well, and I got a 2.
Oh my
By the way.
god, you got a 2?
I got a 2. 100 possible numbers, I got a 2.
Holy
Dude,
mean,
crap.
that's only
Hey,
a
There was that
1%
one time
chance.
I was playing in
Yes.
Paul's game, and I rolled a, what was it, 99?
I think so, yeah. A buddy of mine rolled 3d6s one time when we were playing over at a friend's house, and he rolled 3 6s. And when he rolled the 3 6s, it wasn't the one with the dots; it was the one with the number. So it said 666 on the table, and then we lost the power to the house because it was storming outside. And we're like, "All right, you're gonna put these dice away now because the next time you roll it, you're going to summon a damn demon."
Wolfie, no!
So
Josh asked
basically-
me to roll a D1000 one time,
and almost
and
Rip.
So, Dagger takes 1 foot into the place, and all of a sudden the doors disappear. And Dagger,
We just start hyperventilating, and you see tears start to fall down Dagger's
Do-
face.
Do we
And I
see
just
Dagger?
kinda-
you guys
I
see Dagger.
Dagger, get
I
down!
kind of fall to my
Crusix
knees.
basically watches Dagger take a single step in, freeze, and then break into tears and go into like a fetal position.
Okay, Breya's gonna
I'm-
try to drag a Dagger back with
I'm
the rope.
crawling towards Dagger.
As you drag him, you drag Dagger back, but she still is just crying.
But
What
does
do
she
we
come into
see?
the room?
Does Dagger disappear?
Yeah, Dagger disappears through the wall.
I snapped the wall where Dagger just disappeared. No!
No!
All right, I'm gonna grab both Ears and Ardent and tug them
It's coming!
the right
I need help!
As you guys go to move towards the door, suddenly you guys feel something pulling you towards the wall.
I need
Pulling you towards the
help!
wall that took Dagger.
I'm smashing.
Oh,
I
make an
need,
attack roll for me.
I'm swinging.
I need help!
There is a blood snatcher trying to take me to the ceiling.
Did you do an attack roll?
I am. Just 1 second.
Okay.
17.
I got hit.
Go ahead and roll damage.
My poor pinky.
3.
As he's flailing around and just one of them managed to clip you in the side cards, but then you see everybody that's being affected.
Oh shit.
You're in a bigger room. You're just not in that hallway anymore.
Can we see anyone else?
Yeah,
You guys! There's a thing. There's a
everything
thing.
is back to normal per se, other than what you're afflicted with.
There was a thing. There's a thing in that hallway. It tried to get us. Okay.
Down
Right.
to Dagger, because Dagger is still in the fetal position. Hey, buddy,
I'm just looking at the ceiling right now.
you're safe now.
Like we're
I'm
not
gonna-
talking. We're not talking like one tier and like Dagger is literally crying rivers, like breaking down.
Like
You're
if you would have
safe with
taken her
us
cursed
now.
dagger while it was still cursed.
You're
I'm going
safe with
to
us,
look
please
at
don't
Ears
stab
and
me.
Ardent and say, for some reason, once we entered that hallway, you could no longer see us. Dagger went in to help you all, and she could no longer see us, and now look at her. We need to stay away from that hallway.
Dagger?
Ardent,
I'm also
have you
the
seen
reason.
anyone else? Are the others
Immediately
with you?
answered, no.
I am the reason that Dagger disappeared into the wall. I tied a rope around Dagger. To see
How
if
do
we
we
could pull
know
people
that
back.
is the real Ardent?
We don't. Dun dun dun!
don't. We're gonna have to trust that it is. and
Breya,
hope that
Breya
he
narrows
doesn't
her eyes.
feast on our giblets.
Ardent, have you seen Simon?
Who the fuck is Simon?
It's Ardent. We're good.
Who the son? Just so you know, from what you gathered from
Oh wait, they know what other people know. Damn it.
they have all the memories of anybody that they've
Okay, someone help Dagger. I need to go like sit in a corner and think for a second about a password.
I
Sorry.
It
go
won't
over
work.
to Dagger and start purring and just give cuddles. It's okay.
I'm gonna start going through that research that I gathered
I'm-
again.
I'm gonna just latch on to Mirra and just hold with Lucia still in my hand. Just
Are you presenting
hold.
research to anybody or
What is
No.
it?
okay?
I'm just reading through it again.
It literally does not make any sense. It's way too scientific.
Would using the magic of suggestion help suggest him to not cry no more? Her?
Doesn't somebody have calm emotions?
I
Who
do.
didn't use it on me?
I do.
They're not.
do.
Yeah, she does, and I think Aurelia had it too.
I am going
idea.
to calm emotions on Dagger. Dagger, I need you to calm down and just I'm gonna do something, just let it work, okay?
Look,
Okay.
it's going to pinch just a little. I'm going to take your temperature.
The problem
Question
is
for the
I can only
GM.
do it once more because it's a second level spell, and that's
Well,
I can only
Am
do
I
it.
not important enough for you?
right now we might have
She's
to use it
crying.
because if this place is doing this to us this easily, we need to find the rest of our comrades and get out of here.
What in the world did I use? Oh wait, I can get it back. Okay, I can do it. I can do it twice, but that's it. So if anything else happens, I won't be able to do it again.
Okay. I mean,
Oh, I didn't realize you had that spell too. Interesting.
Me?
Yeah,
Oh. Are you creeping on my spells?
I creep on all of your stuff.
Oh no!
it's like Santa Claus.
You act
Santa
like you
Claus.
don't, Mirra.
D20.
You act like you don't.
I creep on everyone's shit, okay?
Shame
I
on
like
you.
to look at other people's character sheets because I'm always curious on how people's building their stuff. Like it's always
Same.
cool to see.
So,
I'm nosy.
What is everybody doing?
I would like to, Dagger, just let, I'm gonna do something and it's gonna be okay. You just have to, let it happen.
I want to ask,
If
while
possible,
she's
can you fail this charisma saving throw?
I don't know. I'm really high in charisma. No kidding.
No, but you can choose.
I have a lot of
so
reds.
good.
Do you
I don't know if I
choose?
can fail.
Oh wait,
Oh, I
20
definitely
foot!
can fail.
20 foot radius! Everybody get over here. I'm doing this to
Everybody
everybody,
get
all y'alls.
Okay,
I'm gonna do something. Just everyone come over here and just, if you could just, we're gonna take a deep breath, and if everybody
Walk over.
can,
As soon as she me too, I walk over.
if everybody can just choose to let this work, then it'll
Fine.
just clear our minds.
The best wording is "don't resist."
Let it
Don't
work.
resist!
Stop
Don't
resisting!
resist! Don't
Stop
resist!
resisting!
Stop resisting! Stop resisting!
I walk away
no,
from the
I
group.
don't resist.
Oh,
Are
come
you
on!
Are you casting the spell?
I am casting Calm Emotions.
Everybody that has an effect caused by one level of madness, it disappears.
Nice.
but the madness
Well.
stays.
Good job. I'm not listening to you anymore. Have free will again.
Oh no.
He just looks over. We'll talk about this later.
Oh no.
Dagger, you just snap out of it, and your face is just like
Oh
covered
no.
in sweat and tears.
Captain, you okay?
Don't look at me.
Oh, it's okay.
Well, I suggest then, based off the process of elimination, we go north.
There's gotta be another.
Look, we're still missing somebody. If the banging was Ardent, the screaming could be someone else.
Do we have our wits about us enough, though, that we could risk going in there to see?
Not me, obviously.
I mean, we're calm now. We are all calm. Just.
Yeah, it's next time you guys are walking in the room first.
I did
Captain,
though.
your orders. Which way would you
But I
like to
Hold
go?
on.
Shrike,
I
your
did
heart.
know.
Let's go in.
Let's be honest. Starlight would leave us behind.
No,
Groot,
Starlight would
no.
leave you behind.
Bad. No.
I
We do not
guarantee
leave
Starlight
comrades
would leave all of
behind.
you behind.
Okay, guys, I have a potential idea for how we could create a password, but I think we need to find Starlight. And we need to get Starlight to look over these documents.
She's
I'll look
the
at
smart
Dagger.
one.
Captain, give him a salute. Orders?
One more time.
I'm hugging the documents.
Are we gonna go down the hallway towards the screaming?
Are we going west or north?
I say someone needs to check the screaming. And I nominate Groot.
I
He's the-
peek. I have
will
the
go
I have
check
the
the
holy
screaming.
weapon. Okay, it's holy. If there's a ghost or something, I can just bonk it on the head.
If one of us goes, I think all of us needs to go.
Josh, I'm
All
putting all
of
those
us at
documents in
once.
my backpack.
Okay.
Like,
If whatever
all of
happened to
them that I
me
can carry.
happens to
Alright.
all of us at once, I think we'll be shit out of
Go
luck.
in one at a
Okay,
time, but
Why
don't
don't
leave
we
sight of each
tie a
other.
rope around me
I
and let
agree.
me enter the hallway just to see what happens?
Okay, Anchor.
And then assess from there.
Because you're the
Okay.
strongest among us.
But then you
I
can.
am
You're
strong.
strong. You can just pull us in. What if you panic?
I'll go
and you
in.
Just like,
I'll
Okay,
step in. I'm
Cards
pretty
will
light.
go in then.
Okay. Someone switch the rope. I'm not good at knots.
I'll help with the rope.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
It doesn't take that long to set up the rope.
Cards, keep your wits about you. Remember, we'll be right
Aye,
behind you.
Captain.
Your wits about you.
All right. I want to
If you feel like something is trying to take over your mind, say I feel kind of weird, so we know what's happening.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
I want to have my whip at the ready, just in case, and I'm going to step up towards the door.
I'm gonna pray. I'm gonna
You're going west.
Morden
West.
Morden.
Yes.
West, yeah.
help us. Morden
you-
watch over us.
Step to the west hallway. The door opens. Nothing happens.
Is there still screaming?
The screen came and gone. A long
Yeah, the
time
scream
ago.
was one thing. Can you see us? Can you like turn around and see the door?
I wanted to look back. Do I still
Did
see
you-
them?
Yep.
Cards
you
actually
see
walk
everybody.
through the
Everybody's
door?
just kind of staring at you eagerly, like
All right.
you.
I
Okay?
want to go in about as far in as we were in the other hallway
Can you
when.
see my mouse?
No.
No.
Damn it. So you guys are about. Can you
Oh,
see
there,
that?
okay.
Yes.
That's about
Yes.
that's about halfway.
That's about when they all of a sudden just lost sight of me.
Well, they did that the moment they stepped in the other hallway.
Yeah.
Okay,
the
I'm
moment
gonna
we set
step.
foot.
I want to step into the hallway and turn around and see. Do I still see the door?
Yeah. And everybody's just looking at you like, what?
Okay. I'm gonna keep slowly walking forward.
You
I'm
eventually
gonna.
you're starting to get close to the other end of the hallway.
I'm gonna turn around and see. Do I still see the door in the hallway and them?
Yep, everybody's still there.
We're just peeking through like.
Everybody's just looking at you like, why do you keep turning around?
I'm gonna give you a thumbs up.
I'm gonna say, is it okay?
Stop looking at me!
So far, I think it's okay, but well, I'll keep going just a little further in.
I'll
Keep
follow
your damn
in.
eyes on the ceiling.
As
Ardent.
you approach the other end of the hallway door, it slides open, and you see, just like everywhere else, there's just everything's overturned and knocked over, papers everywhere. But it looks like a table is like knocked over, kind of like a barricade towards the door, and there's a hole, like a peephole size hole, like in the middle of the table, and you can hear the sound of like
I'm gonna call
Whisper
back.
in there.
It's more of the same, but I'm gonna hold up my hand like.
All right, I'm gonna
like,
enter the
hold on.
hallway.
And
okay.
I'm gonna
That's a
say
glory
quietly,
hole.
I'm following in.
Ardent,
Ardent,
you're the
no!
ceiling inspector.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Okay, hold on. Ardent, you're the ceiling inspector, okay? Make sure nothing gets us from the ceiling.
title acquired, ceiling inspector. Dun, 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 dun.
Arden, pull your pants back up. Come on.
Nah, it comes with the title.
What are you?
DM.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, yep, you got it.
I'm still standing
Uh,
back with whoever is holding the
I-
other end of the rope, praying.
So,
I'm gonna call out hello in a soft, gentle, non-threatening voice.
He's talking to someone, because I can hear you. He's talking to someone. He's hallucinating. Pull him back.
just so you know, like you haven't gone into the room yet. You're just talking from outside the sliding door. Like the sliding door
entered-
goes out the way, and you can see into the room.
I entered the
Wanna
hallway and I'm
wait.
gonna go back
I'm
towards
gonna
the-
wait for them to catch up
Wait,
to me before I step in, just in case.
are we all going that way?
I went in the hallway. I'm gonna back cards up.
Wait, no. Are you holding the rope? No. Wait.
I'll pass it off to you.
And I
Why
will
do I
just
have a
walk
rope?
behind Anchor.
I was about to say nothing happens to either of you two.
I'm gonna lean back and whisper, I think there's someone behind that overturned table.
It's a glory hole, I'm telling you.
Ardent.
Shh, brother, not now.
Brother, not now. It sounded like Warhammer 40k. No, brother.
I quickly look around, like, towards the ceiling, and there's no, like, big old splats of blood in here, like in the end of the other hallway, is there?
From where you can see, no.
Okay,
Like I
so
said, but
I'm not
in order
at...
to see the whole room, you have to go into the room.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and take a step into the room.
As you take a step in, that sound becomes a little bit more apparent, and the first thing you see as you whip your head to the left is like this potion bottle with like a little nubbin wiggling. It's stuck in the wall. But imagine like a potion bottle, and then it has like this little nub, and it's just wiggling back and forth, like trying to free itself. It looks like.
You know what? Curiosity killed the cat. I'm going to take a step towards it and investigate. Look up real close.
As you get close enough to investigate, something catches the corner of your eye to your right.
I'm going to quickly look over.
It's Yuelia. She is grasping a piece of wood in one hand, and she has what seems to be some sort of contraption dagger device, and she's almost about to stab herself in the eye, and Elvie is doing everything in her power to keep her from doing so.
With my ready-to-action whip, I'm going to attempt to disarm her as I yell, "It's Starlight trying to harm herself!"
And you whip the device out of her, like you grab the tool that she was using out of her hand.
Try to come assist.
After he yells that, I give up trying to be the one that stays in the other room, and I dash down the hallway.
Okay.
They're coming!
I'm gonna vault over the table.
Oh, good.
You,
You're the
you
first one.
almost land on Yuelia, but you do not.
I'm running over.
Okay, so
He
Dagger
does
was the
not-
first one over.
Well, Crusix cards was
Crusix
the
was-
first person,
Yeah, but yeah,
Cards was
distance.
there.
I want to know who's the
but
closest one
Dagger was
physically.
the first person
Dagger,
to get
yeah.
next to
Okay.
you.
He's just going to scream. No. Who are you?
That scream sounds familiar, like the one from earlier.
Oh damn it, we left you there
No, it
this
was
long.
our
I'm
friend.
sorry.
Get away. This
Groot, dang it! I said.
this
I
place
was
isn't
ready.
real. You're not real. You're trying to take her from me. I won't let you. I'm going to cast Shocking Grasp on whoever is close.
Oh shit!
See,
Well, I just
Petey,
figured
this is where that other armor would have come in handy, but no.
Barely.
Disadvantage.
Barely.
I just need you to make the normal roll you would make for shocking. I think that's an attack roll.
It is an attack roll. Do you have any metal?
Armor is
my
leather.
armor's leather.
Leather.
Is your dagger considered metal?
No, it would be more
Well,
armor.
I wouldn't go for. Yeah, that's fair.
But if it
Oh yeah, no, it is armor. Yeah, you're right. So
if it's studded leather, though, yes, it does have metal.
If you're talking about that pattern armor of jolt resistance, I kind of have
No.
that.
No, that's good. I can't use it as well.
either way, 18. to hit.
18 hits.
Oh, oh,
Damn.
go ahead and roll damage. I know that hits.
11 points of lightning damage.
Oh, jeez! As all of a sudden, Yuelia just flips out, her hand just electrifies with
I'm
power,
gonna
and
use uncanny dodge.
she just, and you can have it that
Half
way.
that, yeah. To
You
6
just,
or
you just pull one of these where it's like, woo, but she manages to still clip you with a finger, and that's still enough to just cause you to reel back in pain.
would it be
She's going
6
to-
or 5?
It's rounded down, so it'd be 5.
Okay.
Josh, I want to cast suggestion on the Starlight.
Okay.
Oh, I was
She
about to slap her.
She is running.
To stop and be at ease.
Okay.
That's
Save-
multiple.
Oh, if you try to run away from me, I want to try to grapple.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and run.
Okay.
The idea was to hit and then run.
It'll be a wisdom save for you, good sir, ma'am. You.
Good
you-
sir.
You.
You.
You know what? Don't know. I don't remember. I don't think so. I need to make sure.
Remember, you're afflicted.
That's what I'm looking at, but I don't believe it's.
That's
You
a wisdom
just-
save of a 14.
The cards which impose this attack roll. Oh, I actually had disadvantage on that attack roll. It was the same number, so it doesn't matter.
Nice.
Six. Okay, so saving throws. What was the saving throw? I'm sorry.
Wisdom.
Wisdom of a 4.
That's a 2. Yeah, 2. So 5 total.
So, Yuelia, your eyes just. You manage to just barely clip Dagger, and then you just rip onto that piece of wood with all your might. You spin around, you run around the table, and right as you're going to run past Anchor, what did you tell her to do specifically?
To stop and be at ease.
Just cards quickly, just stop and be at ease. And Yuelia's eyes glaze over.
Okay, so
She just kind of stares at the floor.
question is,
And I'm running into the room.
I look to the others. Do you think she's under the same affliction that the others are that have been?
Probably. Fuck.
Alright, so I don't know if we've got. Do you think? I look at ears. You said you can use that one more time. Would that help her in this case?
Yeah, but only once more.
Well,
We just got here.
your suggestion is going to last 8 hours, so she's
Oh,
just going to
she's
stand
good.
there for 8
Okay.
hours.
So, Anchor, are you strong enough to carry her?
Alright,
Damn,
I'm
is
going to
that a question?
suggest for her to
You can
stay
only
by
suggest one thing,
one thing. Okay.
and you
well,
already suggested that she stand and be at ease.
Can I cancel the spell at any time?
Yes.
Okay.
Is it concentration?
So,
Yeah,
yes.
It is concentration.
All right. So we need to come up with what to do with her. She's held
Sure
here
can
for
carry
now.
her.
Problem is, once I break it, she may attempt to struggle. So.
But what if we get her into like a different room, maybe? Because I think like some of the rooms have like effects or something. So maybe if we get her to a different room.
What is that object she's holding that I knocked out of her hand? Like what
It
was
was
that?
It looks like. Well, it looks like a bunch of things, but you've seen her use it to assemble. It's a tool she uses to fix things and assemble things. It does a whole bunch of different.
What's the wooden object that she's cleaning onto? So
It looks like a piece of the table.
Just as a note,
okay.
I am going to use my Harness Divine Power so that I get the
Just
1
if
second
I-
level spell.
Give me a history check really quick. Mirra.
Me?
Mirra,
Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh no!
For reference,
History.
that piece of wood that she's holding, she is holding on to it tight.
Do I still have? Because I still have 1 level of madness. Do I still have
Your-
disadvantage?
That affliction only lasted 10 minutes.
Okay.
Which 10 minutes is already passed. But
Well, I
madness-
rolled a natural
see-
1 minus 1, so I rolled a 0. Pedi, you gave me your bad dice.
You think I gave it to you?
Yeah.
It's still here.
Oh
This
no!
is gonna be a dumb
not the
question.
bride!
I
But
didn't
I've
think
never
it would
really
be
thought
possible,
about
but
it
it's
until now.
possible. Well, you don't remember, sorry.
Oh no!
This may sound like a dumb question, but
I
I
don't
actually
remember what I
didn't
was supposed
think of
to
it until now.
Okay.
Can we see LV normally, or is she
Yeah.
just like perma invisible?
Well,
Whenever she chooses when to be visible, she's mostly always invisible.
But like Crusix
But
has
she can
seen
come
her,
out
like,
at on will.
You
and
have
whatever.
seen her, yes.
she can
Okay.
turn invisible at will for as long as she wants.
Is
and
she
she can-
here in the room with us?
Yes.
I mean, I imagine she would be uninvisible to try and get your guys' attention. To
Okay,
help.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly walk over to her and ask her, "Hey, what happened? Are you guys okay? Can she communicate?"
No.
Okay.
Are you? She's at ease. She should be able to. But...
No,
I'm at LV.
Lydia can't because
Oh, Okay.
he's asking LV, and LV
LV.
can't.
Yeah.
So LV can
LV can talk, yes.
talk. Okay.
She tends to be very shy, but yes.
I ask her, "Are you guys okay? What happened when you all appeared here?"
Do you want me to speak for LV, or are you going to speak for LV?
I'll do it.
Okay.
She just kind of like flutters in front. She's very concerned, but she just quietly says that we popped out in this area. We just saw some information here on those papers there. She was looking over them. She muddled a couple things about us being in danger. And then she decided that it wasn't a good idea to go look for you guys. So we just decided to hide here. But then something came after us, and then she turned like this.
What room was this in?
It was the ceiling monster. I'm telling you.
We never
I'm telling
left
you.
We never left this room. I mean, she set up an alarm to try and see if anyone would trigger it, but the moment she did, it came after us.
I look to the ceiling.
I'm
What
looking
is
in the
it?
corners
Can you
for the shadow
describe
man.
it?
No. All we saw was darkness. And
That's
But
what
are
I
you-
saw.
But are you unharmed otherwise?
she protected me. That thing over there also protected us too, and she's gonna point at the bottle that's still on the wall.
That's still desperately trying to get out the wall.
I'm gonna point it out to whoever's closest to it.
Whatever it was that tried to attack us, that bottle came to help us. It tried to fight him off, but it didn't really do anything. And then next thing I see, she's trying to hurt herself.
I try and
Can I hold?
dislodge the bottle.
If I held my hand out, would she land in it so I can place her on my shoulder?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, don't you worry. We're going to get both of you out of here.
I go up to the bottle. I'm gonna try and get you
child.
out. I'm gonna
She
try.
just
Just
Haven't
hold,
got a
hold
place
still.
for you.
I don't know where to grab. Just hold still. And I would like to try. Anchor, you're probably stronger. Can you help with the battle creature? Anchor.
it did look like Yuelia was going to keep it, but she said she was going to keep her eye on it. It seemed nice. It was trying to help us.
Aw. Anchor, can you hear us?
I don't know if Anchor can hear us.
Does somebody else want to try and pry it out of the wall?
I guess, yeah, I'm right there, so I will. Anchor, if you can
Wait,
hear us.
is
you are
Anchor in the room
muted.
with us?
Yes.
Okay,
Everyone
just-
except
just
Groot
making
is there.
sure This wasn't some, like, she's quiet all of a sudden, like, oh.
I'm
Anchor,
pretty
if
sure
you can
everyone
hear us, you're
except Groot
muted.
went there.
Yeah. Because I was holding the rope, and then they said that Yuelia was trying to hurt herself, so I just ran on in.
Yep, and we were the only two left in the big room.
Nothing, Jesus. I just ran.
Oh
I am for
no!
my life.
Oh no!
But is somebody else trying to pry it out?
Groot, are you still holding onto the rope?
It doesn't really require a lot of effort to get out, but you're kind of amazed because based on the way that it got lodged into the wall, any other normal potion would have just shattered into pieces.
Okay, so do I have a bottle? I do have a bottle. Oh my gosh!
Like, so this
It's
is
got
a
little
potion
fairy in
with,
it?
like, and it's...
It just has these two little, and as you pull it out, it has these like two little feet per se that are just wiggling.
Wait, it's a bottle with feet?
Does it have
That's
anything
not
in it?
sketchy. 2 feet.
I mean, they look like it looks
Two
like
nubbies.
Little
they're
nubs.
little nubs.
Thank
Is
you
it
for
correct
trying
to
to
have a
help my
potion in it?
friend, and I put it on the ground so it can like.
It goes in like 3 circles and then makes its way over to Yuelia.
Oh, it likes her.
When it approaches her, does she do anything about it, or can she not
No.
do anything?
No.
Where's my
I
other
guess she
dice?
can because of the suggestion.
There are actually, I would say, because of the situation, I would say that Crusix, cards, and Ardent could make this roll too, if you guys want to do history.
History?
I don't remember nothing. I got a 0. I forgot I was supposed to
10.
remember something.
I remembered the word history.
That's at least something, okay?
21.
21?
Yep.
Dang! Oh no, I hear secrets being typed.
Is it Victoria's Secret?
Victoria's
She's an old man who lives in Ohio.
Love that song.
Oh my
Watched the
God.
documentary. Really enjoyed it.
Heard the song way too many times.
I like it.
But let me know
I know
what
Victoria's
roll you
Secret.
guys get.
That's right.
21.
Oh,
and-
actually, I have D&D Beyond up, so 21.
D&D
Beyond. For
D&D.
history, Crusix?
That was a 10 for my history check, but Ardent got a 21 for his.
Right. 10 was not high enough, but Ardent, you are aware that things like this tend to be fixed by the restoration line of spells.
Okay. So.
Hey, guess who has lesser restoration, guys?
Me too.
Not me.
Oh wait, the bottle or her? Which are we referring to?
I'm so confused.
That
I think
makes
she's
2 of
I
us.
think he's referring to me.
Okay, if
I will
Yuelia
tell
can
Mirra.
be. Okay.
Hold on, guys. Let me teach
Restoration?
myself magic
But-
real quick.
I'll
get you.
just. If I do lesser restoration, then I can't calm anybody anymore. Is that okay?
I look at the others. Should we? I mean,
I mean, I snapped
I
out
don't know
of it.
what else we can do with her right now.
I snapped out of it without a spell, so like in the future.
How long did that take?
It
though,
just
Mirra?
takes some
Ooh.
time. Let me see. Cards attacked the shadows, and a few minutes. It felt like a while, but it.
So,
So-
if it helps, it just seemed like she got worse, and then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse.
Okay.
So
I go
I
up.
think she's.
I think the first thing we should do is get her out of this room.
Okay. Right.
Uh, she was talking about the library a lot. I'm not sure.
I'm guessing Anchor would be collecting papers. If someone could help me, I suppose she is small. She is so
The
small.
room we're in.
over
is
here.
there only one way in and
Real
out?
honor.
She's going
There
to
you
fly
are.
over.
Oh my goodness.
I've been here
Check
the
out
whole
the
time.
papers.
I'll be really honest, I'm not collecting papers in the room that Starlight was in, because those papers seem to have driven Starlight crazy.
She
No,
goes
it
to
was
fly over to where they are.
darkness.
Actually,
Oh my gosh,
So,
hi.
she was reading them,
Hello,
and
darkness, my old
she mentioned something about a monster called the Kythos. I wasn't sure.
Okay,
I
I
want to
guess-
grab the papers. I totally
guess
want
I'm
to.
grabbing the papers.
I want to see if they go along with my
Oh.
papers.
She didn't say too much about it. She just said we're in danger.
Okay, so I agree that we should get her back like to the other room because the other room seemed okay until we start going down hallways into other
So,
rooms.
are you guys looking at like all the papers that you've collected up to this point together?
Please take
yeah,
them to the other
I'm
room
collecting.
first.
What we want to do probably is go to the main room we came from and then spread out all the papers.
Okay,
Okay,
I like that.
there's
yes.
definitely enough tables to do that if you do that.
But yeah, I'm collecting all the papers that I can find.
I'm
Alright.
snatching papers out of her hand.
When we go to
Ardent, Just
urge
collect
her,
papers too. You don't need to
urge
snatch
Starlight
them.
down the hallway with suggestion on how far can we go before she breaks out of it.
As far as I'm aware of, suggestion lasts until you stop.
No, it
Regardless
lasts
of
8
your-
hours.
It is 8 hours, or the actually technically
When the task
the
is done.
stand and be at ease means that it's done and the spell is over, because the command was followed through.
As I would think it would be ruled, she would do it as long as the spell would hold. Because he didn't give a scenario where like the task would be over. I don't know. That's how I would interpret it.
So it
Makes
lasts
sense.
8 hours then.
It's
It's
8
gonna be at
hours
ease
or
for the next 8
Let
hours.
me put it this way: if you suggestion to say, "Hey, be nice to us," it wouldn't just be over just and
Just
a half.
after they said like, "Hey, like
Gives a
your
compliment.
shirt."
Okay, now we're back to being dicks.
Exactly.
But if there's a scenario where once you do the thing, you can't do it anymore, like, "Hey, give up your horse," and then you give up your horse, and it's like, well, you can't like keep giving up your horse, so that one makes sense.
Okay. That
Stop
sounds
making me
correct to
give up
me.
all my horses.
Hey, give me my horse back.
Wait a minute.
so in this case, it's 8 hours then for. All of
But
8
once
hours
we start
or
moving her
cards
back to the main
choosing.
room,
Or-
would that still would that
Yeah.
count as moving against?
She is doing what she is told.
Okay, so yeah,
To a
let's-
degree.
You
let's
doing
get her
stuff unless
back
you,
to the main room.
unless you hit her.
I was about to smack her, but I stopped myself.
Okay, good. So rude.
So everybody is in the main room now.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, and you
Now
guys
we all die.
collected
Oh.
paper.
Rip. Should I restore? Should I restore or no?
Way to restore her. And I hold the hammer.
Okay.
Wait, what?
Are we restoring Star? Or no?
Do we feel safe enough in this room to?
I don't feel safe anywhere in here. Thank you.
Well, safest.
There's no,
No.
safest, safer than the other room. Yes. Does
like
the
I was
little bottle
saying,
follow us?
DM
yes.
DM advice, because your characters would know this and think of this. Not only is Yuelia your highest intelligence party
Right?
member,
That's what I was thinking.
she also possesses a lot of scientific knowledge and would be able to greatly help you with the problems that you're dealing with.
Yeah, if you say that lesser restoration
Well, we agree.
will
Let's
help.
get back to the
Okay,
main room.
let's-
So.
Let's be honest here. The problem is not the problem. The problem is our attitude about the problem.
No, the problem is my problem.
No, I'm pretty sure the madness is my problem.
My problem's with Groot.
Hey, you know
Hey.
what? I also have a problem with Groot.
But right now, there's only one person under a madness affliction, and that's Yuelia. Everyone else just
I
Yeah,
vote
had
that.
a
I vote
moment
that
of-
we use it.
everybody. The other people just had a moment of weakness. Let's call it that.
You will never see me like that again.
Rip.
Yes, we will.
Okay,
I'd rather die.
I go up to wherever they placed you.
Hold
Starlight.
on.
Okay.
But do you think your magic will work? Like I
No.
said, she got.
Unknown.
She got-
The charm spell worked. The calm emotions worked.
Well, the thing is, when she got afflicted by this stuff, she just kept getting worse and worse.
Did she try and
So-
lesser restoration on herself? Because Ardent said that
Ardent-
this.
She doesn't even realize.
Ardent knows that people have been cured from this kind of craziness with lesser restoration.
He doesn't.
But has he told everyone?
He said
told
to
Mirra.
me,
Do you see what she's holding?
table leg.
He is now. It's not even a tail leg. It's just a chunk of wood.
A shard of wood? A stake
She-
to kill vampires?
She thinks that's me.
Aww.
Well, I always thought she was an idiot.
Ugh.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
What?
these are the new ears.
It's a smack.
Let my whip just gently swing down just enough to just
So
kinda pop
maybe,
them
yeah,
right-
maybe your magic can fix her.
I believe that
Here.
your magic can
I'm
fix
showing
her.
off
Yes,
my
Mirra.
new-
I've told you this.
Okay.
Stop having.
Okay.
You believe in love after love.
Simply tie your
wings-
hands and then let go of the spell.
Wings, well, I forgot if that's what your new nickname was. If you could come over here too, so if she does snap out of it, or at least like has a moment of lucidity that she could see you, maybe. If it doesn't work, maybe it would help if you were there. And
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to Yuelia, Starlight.
How's that say? And Mirra would also know that she should probably wait till the spell is gone to use the spell, or else she would turn
Another
off recent effect
Yes.
and not the one she's aiming for.
Yeah. Okay,
Just
so
say when.
Morden, I could use a little help here. Okay.
I will
Okay.
grab Mirra's hand, or actually, I'll lay my hand on her shoulder while she does this, and I will close my eyes in quiet contemplation with her.
Are we letting Yuelia's hands free? I said the name out loud. Oops.
She's in danger now! No! Dagger, why? Why would you do that? No, it's fine.
It's
We hope.
whenever you're ready, cards.
Yep, as soon as the other one drops, I have lesser restoration ready to go. I
I am going to just before cards drops it. I'm gonna activate the banner.
Okay.
The thing that I've been politely ignoring up until now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna take out my
hold on.
loot, and just as I drop it, I'm going to strum out a line to give Ears bardic inspiration to whatever she's rolling.
It's nothing that needs a roll. Don't worry.
Oh, don't need a roll?
I was about to
PM
say,
question.
just so you guys don't blow stuff, like this is not a roll.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize it wasn't a roll. Then
We're
I'm gonna
just
go ahead
we're just
and-
hope. I mean,
Gotcha.
Ardent and
Lesser
I are just
restoration
praying.
either fixes it or it doesn't.
Yeah.
You can
I
still
got
do a
you.
little
DM
ditty,
question.
you know?
You can still do a little
Well,
ditty.
I'm gonna play a familiar tune that I know Starlight has heard Cards and Ardent play before on the ship. So as I start playing, I'm going to give a nod to indicate that the spell's dropped, and it's all hers.
As soon as the spell stops, Yuelia, you start to kind of come to, and your eyes start to get that shine, like it's not dull anymore. And immediately, Mirra touches you, and this just this pulse of positivity just goes through your whole body like a ripple. You lose all of your madness dice.
How many madness did you hit? Did you get up to 3?
I got 3.
I was gonna say 3's the next level. That's no
How
good.
many can you have total before like
6.
6?
Yeah.
6 is bad. 6 is really bad. There is out of character. There is short term, long term, and permanent madness.
I think it would be fun
Hooray.
though.
She back?
That whole. Yeah.
Yes.
She's gonna panic for a second.
I'm just
Link.
patting her head. It's okay.
You just come to, and
okay.
Mirra's just patting
And
you.
then she's gonna
I'm
look
going to
down.
gently reach down and remove the piece of wood from her hand as I lean my shoulder with LV down towards her at the same time.
Where are we?
No, we're good.
Do you know who I am?
No.
Yes.
What
I
is-
think.
Who
I
am
hope.
I?
Your ears.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I hug her. You're back. You're back. I was worried. They said you were trying to hurt yourself. Why would you do that?
Something came after us, and I guess that's not Elvie. And I'm she's gonna look around to see if she spots interest.
Is interest the potion bottle?
No,
Nope.
Oh.
guess he wouldn't be here.
Who?
I'm scared of interest too.
It's somebody.
Interesting.
There was somebody I kept seeing while I was. It's not important. I'll explain later. We are not safe.
Yeah.
No,
Uh,
we are not.
These papers here, I was looking through them, and there's these awful slime creatures as well as these monsters.
You're talking about the Chimera.
No,
You're talking about. Well, hey, there's more.
Oh
There's
no.
more of 'em.
there's Chimera
Chimeras?
in here too. I mean, okay, that stands to reason. Do you guys know where we are?
We're in the back rooms.
We're
Not
in
quite.
some sort of laboratory of some kind,
Okay,
but I don't know
so
where.
We're in the astral prison. It's called Carceri. And
Would I know that name, Josh?
Anybody who wants to give it a whirl, this will be a religion check.
Religion.
Oh no, I'm bad at
I need my
Religion,
religion.
Actually, and or Arcana. You can.
Well, I
use-
rolled a natural
Oh,
one.
or
Oh!
Arcana. Well, it's still a +1, so it's a 12 regardless.
Let me see. -1 or
You got this.
-1.
Oh, I rolled a
Natural
5 and
20. I got
13.
19.
I'm gonna use Arcana, get a nat 20, add my +3 for a 23.
So you rolled a natural 20 and I rolled a natural 1, huh?
I almost
Yeah,
got a
That's
3.
what happened to his
again.
natural 20.
So for
I took
anybody
your
who
dice.
got a above a 15 on their roll,
Ugh.
Carceri is the Carceri is the plane of incarceration, which is also known as the astral prison, and it's commonly referred to as the place where all unwanted things end up. Basically, the good tried to banish the bad there, the bad tried to banish the good there, and
Nobody likes anyone.
this is where everything that you don't want in your world ends up.
High school. Got it. We need
So,
to get out of here quickly.
so Mirra and who else rolled higher than 15?
I mean, I did.
Okay, so I'd say me and you kind of work together to explain it, and then Mirra just gets.
Oh no, I tell them nothing.
You don't tell them anything. Okay.
I tell
I'm
me
already. I was
my
already
my
explaining it.
description is it ain't nothing good. We need to get out.
Yeah,
It-
I was already explaining it anyway.
It's the unwanted place.
Yeah,
And she just
and-
gets very.
The island of misfit toys.
Pretty much.
No.
Gonna-
The
I'm
problem,
gonna hand all of my papers to Yuelia.
the good news is that due to your special circumstances, you are actually one of the incredibly lucky few that can leave with no problem.
But do we know that?
Yes.
I would hope so.
Well, you should, because
Should.
basically Beak told you that, you guys will have your way out. But the problem is, just about every entity on this plane wants to go with you.
Oh.
Mirra.
Not allowed.
Oh.
Mirra gets very
Because-
quiet.
Once you come here, normally you can't leave.
I'm going to look down to Starlight and ask, what about this bottle? And
Right.
point it out on her, the little.
This little guy.
He's in the wall. I got him out.
Yeah. He tried to help me whenever whatever that thing was came after us.
Oh.
He didn't even show up. It just I don't know, it's weird. I set up an alarm spell and it got triggered immediately, but there was nothing there.
Wait, we said there's legs in the potion bottle, yeah?
Just like this.
Just little nubby
Is
legs.
there
sprouting
anything
from the bottom.
inside? Like, is there
I'm
a liquid
gonna-
inside?
He's empty.
He's empty. Okay.
I'm gonna ask Umbra to come check it out.
Can check what out?
The bottle.
If it helps, I already know what it is.
Do you?
Umber looks at it and doesn't seem to respond in any way.
Alright.
So this little
Well-
guy is actually a potion golem.
What's a potion golem?
Sounds cute.
You can fill it with a potion and
Before Mirra wants friends.
let's see.
No,
the
Mirra's
potion
staying
golem comes-
quiet. Her ears
Okay,
are down.
so it can
Other.
I can fill it with a potion, and then it itself can use the potion, and it'll enhance itself in a way randomly, or it can kind of run off and give
So-
the contents to its potion to the something else.
So if we're like in a battle or something, and one of us needs a potion of healing, and you're nowhere near, you could send that little guy with it in it towards us.
Right.
My
or something
artificer
offensive.
Rivet has something like that. Rivet.
So yeah,
He's a grung.
Well, if the
Uh,
big scary eyeball that's following Groot above his shoulder isn't freaking out, then I think we're okay.
there's something following Groot.
It's Umbra. It's like an
Although I'm
eyeball with
s-
wings.
Although I'm still
Oh.
saying it suspiciously, because I ain't never seen this before, but everyone else seems to be okay with the
I
big
guess
creepy
it has
eyeball.
to be one of his spirits. Okay, we can't.
Hold on,
we should-
I'll
we should get
repost it.
moving.
Is
I love that picture. It's adorable.
Me?
Yeah, Breya, you have all the other papers, so you know most about what we found.
Honestly, I wasn't the one who translated them.
Nope, that was all Group, the problem is
That
that
was all Groot. I'm just holding them.
nobody in the group, and
That's
Yuelia, you can basically tell them if you want. Are you gonna tell them what these are written in, per se? Not so much the language, but the style.
I don't remember.
Scientific.
Blood magic.
Oh, yeah, that's what it was. So they're, I don't know, they're a little confusing because it's based off the person themselves.
It's basically like Thieves' Cant, but for scientists.
Yeah, they kind of just write in.
They write
random
like
stuff so
doctors. You can't read it at all.
Right?
Pretty
Don't
much.
scientists-
Oh,
Oh, hold
Josh,
on, don't-
You're sort of a doctor. Do you write like that too?
No, I do not. For that reason.
Don't scientists tend to also put some of their notes in kind of a code?
Yes,
Yes,
they do.
Yep, it's in a lot of code. It's coded to their own knowledge and to whatever it is that they can use to remember. I saw a couple of. I mean, it's also in Draconic. There's a
But-
couple things that stick out, but
Did you start having your panic attack because you read the papers, like
No.
they're cursed or something, or was it something that came after?
it was after.
Okay, just making sure before we all
The
start passing
papers-
these cursed papers around. It's like, look, I'm
No,
gonna read the curse
they-
out loud. Oh.
They should be fine.
Do you want to go over the papers really quick and then let them know everything in the other papers?
Yeah, I'll take a look at them.
I'll hand them over.
It's. Yuelia spends some time just speaking out loud as she goes over the stuff, kind of putting stuff together.
I'm gonna be on guard, by the way, with my whip in the ready as she's doing this.
Chimera research.
Oh,
Soul transfer research.
Oh no!
Like, there's so much illegal crap going on here. It's almost unthinkable what these people have been doing here this entire time. But the notable ones is they were trying to basically get oblexes under control because they can steal people's complete identities, but they were never able to figure out a way to make them listen. They couldn't command them.
I'm
So
not
that
gonna look at this right.
failure. Another one was basically chimeras. So they did a whole bunch
James, you did the same thing.
No, I was doing that too!
why?
Oh, fucking menaces.
Sorry.
Every last one of you.
Sorry.
Suck.
But in any-
That's...
but
Sorry.
the thing is that there's a
Not
whole bunch of
sorry.
chimera research that never really got anywhere either. They never really made any significant further what's
Look,
the
It's a cursed image in stereo.
Sorry. Not sorry.
I bet there's another version in the meme chat.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Oh no!
But then there's also some of this is talking about how they were trying to see if they can infuse like souls into clay golems. And apparently that one was pretty successful.
Oh, cool. That's good to hear. I
And
was worried that none of their experiments would be successful.
What if Groot was made in this place?
Could be.
Are
That'd be
we in
crazy.
your birthplace?
Oh,
Welcome home,
God.
buddy.
It would explain my homicidal nature.
well, the
Yeah,
question
yeah.
is, if that was the case, how the hell did he get out of here?
That
Well,
and
Wow.
if
He was
someone wanted
born
to
here.
do,
Maybe someone unleashed him out of here.
that and
if
whose
someone-
soul is in his body.
if someone wanted to create Groot and actually infuse a soul onto a golem, which I'm pretty sure isn't allowed to be studied in our realm,
Is this how Warforges are made?
it wouldn't shock me
Yeah.
if they came here and then pulled their creation out.
But according to lore, if that's shared with the group, the only way out of Kaseri is through a river that goes through a part of it that goes to the river Styx.
Mhm.
Oh,
Oh, we're going to the underworld.
You ever remember being on a river? Hey, we
We're
did
all gonna
find him
go
in
see the
water.
band
Hey,
Styx.
guys, Shrike emerged out of the ocean.
That's true. That is true. He was in the ocean for a long time.
You guys luckily don't have to take that path.
Okay, that's good.
That's
What if I want to?
Okay.
We
Wanna go back
could,
to
but
my
I'm not
birthplace.
gonna.
Any chance of
one-
puking up that orb?
No one said that
Still
you
not
guys
working?
couldn't use the portals.
Oh, I try and puke up the orb again.
Damn.
Okay,
Oh.
so
Okay,
For-
so we're
Hairball. It's
So
just a
we're missing-
hairball. It's okay.
we're
It's
still
not.
missing someone, aren't we?
So, I almost forgot to tell you this.
yeah,
Mike,
we're missing
apologize.
fists, ain't we?
Because
Yeah.
you got a really, really high roll for figuring out where you were. Light spells do not work here, period.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's GG.
GG. I'm out. Peace.
I have a quick question for Starlight.
Yeah.
If one of the oozes ate LV, and I don't want them to, but if it happened, would they be able to read LV's artificial intelligence like they can read ours?
I mean, yeah, but she's
The
not an
shaking of the
AI.
camera over there
Ah,
makes me wiggling
that's
the whole
not my
desk.
idea.
Wiggling
Yeah,
the
she's
whole
not-
desk.
She's not an AI. She's.
Upon
I thought you
Yuelia-
made her.
I did.
And is she something that can be copied? Did I ask that right?
She's a living being. She's not a robot.
See, this whole time, I thought she was a construct you made.
No.
That was a good assumption.
Me
It
too.
was.
I thought she was a
I was
construct.
told it was a fairy, so I just went with it. Just as a
Right,
fairy
that's
with a
exactly
bow.
what she is. She's something
I
from the
assumed she
Feywild.
was a living being that
But-
shared Starlight's hatred of Groot.
Something
In
like
these notes,
No, that's me.
do you think they can read her mind like they can read ours?
So,
that.
so to better explain really quick, if that's all right. Basically, Yuelia told you guys practically everything that she could about the oblexes. So you guys are able to look up the oblex's stat block if you'd like, because she's sharing this information. But when an oblex eats somebody, they just basically engulf them, and when they're done, they just leave like a gibbering pile of drooling mess. They eat intelligence, they eat memories and thoughts and personality.
And LV has memory, thoughts, and personality.
Correct.
Okay, my plan for a password won't work. Back to planning for a password.
For those that
I'll
want
be
it.
right back, guys, okay?
I
Okey
should
doke.
say
Okie dokie.
the one thing that I guess that was also in there. They're attracted to intelligence.
I'm safe.
Oh.
I'm safe.
I
wasn't gonna say anything.
Intelligence the stat.
I am so
I have
safe
a
right
plus.
now.
I have an 11 intelligence.
I
have
am
a
so
0.
safe. It's insane.
I have a 10.
I have like 9 or 8.
It doesn't mean you're safe, it means you're less appealing.
Yay!
mean,
I will
that's
stand
basically the
next
same
to
thing.
Josh,
Star.
I already made the high school joke. I can't make it twice.
I
Can.
I have an 18.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand next to Star. We'll be safe. Everyone,
yummy.
everyone, gather around Star.
Everyone
We'll be
is
safe.
now officially on Starlight
I-
guard duty.
I
I
wanted
have
to
a
say
14
this.
intelligence.
I wanted to say this with Kachina here, but there's one big thing Yuelia has to share with you.
Oh no.
They're
She's
called.
pregnant!
God no.
Where did that come from?
You weren't supposed to tell.
But
Well,
basically, Kythons.
Who?
McSqueeze me?
Bless
What?
you.
I
Bless
did say
you.
that actually. Kython?
Pythons?
Kythons. Oh.
Still
Basically,
question mark?
out of character, how many of you guys know like the Warhammer 40k universe?
Somewhat.
I know of it.
Well, think of like an orc horde or goblin horde or whatever, just this overwhelming number of creatures.
Mhm.
Now, make them
It's the Zerg.
Zerg. Great.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Is
so,
that picture like
a
accurate?
swarm of insectoids, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, those are accurate.
Okay.
Although
That is the
Britain has-
that is one of the
Troopers.
first images that pops up.
But basically, they're like these insectoid creatures that come in massive numbers.
They're
And-
if Mousers from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were real.
Oh my god, no.
Fucking Starship Troopers insects.
The biggest thing about them, though, is that these special versions of them that appear give their abilities to any of the normal Kythons that are in their vicinity. So if there's a Kython that has hardened chitin plates, all of a sudden all the regular ones will grow hardened chitin
Oh,
plates.
so what you're telling me, they take hive mind to a different level.
Oh yeah, because they are a hive mind.
Do not
Oh my
like
god.
camera. Thank you. Okay.
Yeah, that is
So if
one...
we see, based on that information, okay, does Starlight know that and tell us that?
Yes.
They
Okay.
are pretty much the
I
most
am.
dangerous thing in the D&D universe.
So
If I see
there was...
one, kill one.
Well, the thing was, looking at the research here, it was said that they're being prepped for transfer in here.
Oh god.
So, you know,
So hopefully they're
Going-
either in like transport boxes with some nice little snacks for the trip.
they're either not
or-
here where there's got to be a reason for an alarm, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god, did they get out of their transport? Are we dead?
Maybe?
We in heaven?
Oh, okay. That's I don't like.
I don't know. I mean, it could also mean a prison break where everything is out.
To be fair, we're like intruders, so maybe the alarm was
It
like,
could have also
hey,
triggered.
No.
new people
No.
are here.
The
sup with
alarm
that?"
was going. I was first. The alarm was going off before I got here.
It would also. I mean, it would also.
How do
stand
you
to
know
reason...
if you got? How do you know what happened before you were already here? Huh? Huh?
Because everything was a mess.
Huh? That's true. Okay.
Yeah. So we're not.
And as
safe.
much as I hate this
So do we
place, I would not have
know-
ruined it.
So we know we can leave, but how do we leave?
I
This is
can't.
gonna be a dumb question, but
And also,
have we checked where we kind of appeared into the world in this area? Have we checked if there was a way back through?
There is no portal.
Yeah,
Okay.
the portal disappeared.
and where is Fist?
You have not found Fist yet.
That is the
Fist
next
found Fist
person we
yet?
need to find.
But
Back.
look, Ardent was separated too, and we found Ardent.
At this
Uh,
point, we only have one other direction we can go.
Yeah.
If Fist is here, they're gonna have to be that direction.
Long story short, Kachina, Breya, Anchor.
It ain't going
Yeah.
well.
There's one other entity that could possibly be here, and it is a massive no-no.
Pictures
Ah.
in character chat. It's a Python mixed with something else. I forgot already the name for it. Kython? Kython.
They're Kythons.
And if like one
fuck?
has super big armor and stuff, and it meets up with some other ones, the other ones all of a sudden get super big armor and stuff. That's not
Any
okay.
trait that one Kython has, it will share with any other Kython that is near it.
I thought someone said Python at first.
I did.
So they
Python
go
with
out
a
there into the
K.
world just plain old normal creepy
I will-
things and then get superpowers and they all have a big powwow and then all of a sudden they all have superpowers.
Yeah.
Okay, so
It's-
now that we know what's in here, we still need to move. We can't just
Yeah.
stay here and hope something
Okay.
magically happens and we're out
So-
of here.
Yeah.
But that's
we need
happened
to go.
before, so I mean we could.
Like I said,
Okay.
this is not a great place, and you guys have spent a lot of time just in these rooms.
Yeah. We need to go.
Yeah.
Wait, does somebody have the ability
Has it-
to locate objects?
I don't.
No.
I do.
Has it been an hour yet, Josh?
Nope, it's been about 35 minutes in world.
Alright.
Okay, I'm
not.
sorry. Cards, you said you had the ability to locate object?
Looking for it. I'm pretty sure I have. Locate
have
object.
a-
Yep.
If we can think of something that Fist has, then that spell can lead us in that direction.
That's a weatherproof cloak I gave her.
Exactly.
That
Well-
she doesn't wear.
Well, also we
Concentration
all
up
have
to-
one,
Bold of you to assume she's wearing it.
but
She
we all
doesn't
have
wear it.
one.
Bet it would be on her person though.
Does
What
it-
else? What else did she have?
She has to have something.
Her fists.
It's not necessarily an object.
So many
Does
bugs.
she have a ring or?
Could I say fists cloak specifically?
It is. Each of them are different colors.
They are.
But they each share the same name, so I don't know.
The
if
spell
that
can
will
locate a
work.
specific object known to you as long as you've seen it up close within 30 feet at least once. So yeah, it says specific object, so I could say
But,
fists cloak because
but
it's a different color.
2 stipulations. I believe it has to be within 1,000 feet, and it has to be on the same plane.
Right.
And it's bold to
If-
assume that she's landed.
Yeah,
right,
she might
but
still
that's
be in the
that's what I
portal.
mean. Well, that's
Well,
that's
this
what I
will
mean.
at least
If-
give us a yay or nay if she is in this plane with us, or if
Well,
she is. So
But
we
why
can
waste
concentrate
a
on finding her.
spell if we only have one direction to go?
Out of
anyways?
character, I'm out of character as DM. I'm gonna
Keep her in
interject
the
here
portal.
just as I say. Mitchell isn't here. He hasn't been here, so I'm just having Aurora not show up yet.
Okay.
Okay, so
that's
we're going
fine.
to assume we're going to go that way then.
We'll be
Okay.
yeeted into the campaign when Fist returns.
Yeet.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I had that option. I chose not to.
I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to metagame, but
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I figured that was the
I
case.
did.
but
I
knew
actually
you were
didn't
concerned.
realize that that's who Mitchell was.
Mhm.
I'm still learning names to
I am
yeah,
awful at
in-game
names,
character
so
names
no
and
worries.
to our spy names, as it
Hey,
were.
People
wanted-
names, in character names, spy names. It's a
Hey,
lot.
I thought about being poofed up with you guys, and I decided, no, let's make it interesting.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
here.
That's funny.
Same
I
here.
liked it.
You guys suck. You
Although
gave
I
us a hard
didn't
time.
like the imaginary ceiling creature. Did not like.
He is not imaginary.
He's
He
Okay,
is here.
Then let's get going.
Okay.
Let's start.
stop
So-
agitating Ardent.
I
Um,
haven't actually explored any of this place whatsoever.
Art, you can confirm you saw the blood on the ceiling. I know you did.
I did see the blood on the ceiling.
I saw,
I saw
what
blood
was
on the
in that
ceiling.
room, which is why we're going to go down this hallway and not look
So-
that way.
Ardent,
you
this
guys
is
have-
why you are ceiling inspector.
You are. Yeah, we need a dedicated ceiling inspector. We need someone to watch behind us, and we need somebody to just randomly poke
I am
people.
not going up
to
to
make
that
sure they
damn
ain't
ceiling.
crazy.
I'm
Do
telling you.
we
Okay,
still
so-
have the rope that we used before? Like, I assume we still have it here with us, yeah?
No one untied you.
Okay, so I say we
Yeah,
go on
you're
with the
still
same plan
tied.
we had before. Go one at a time with the rope and just get through each hallway safely and try to find a way out of here.
I like it.
Okay.
You coming up?
By the way, I can no longer calm anybody because we used it within the first set of rooms.
Right.
I can't
Right.
calm.
Right.
I can no longer restoration. I can't.
That's
I
fine, I
only
can
have
do
first
Then you go
level.
I
first.
can use restoration.
Are you
Um,
guys
I'll go
going to the
first.
next room?
Okay,
Yeah.
so I haven't explored anything, so I'm going to leave it up to you guys on what you've
Are we going to
explored.
go in the same order we went the last time?
Hold on. So light spells don't work here, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to go first. Sorry, I
All
need
you
someone who
guys
can
have-
see.
Here.
Is the flashing red
Beacon.
siren?
Groot will go first.
I will step back
I
and give
second
him a
that.
smile and just, here you go, buddy.
Oh,
What a
hang
fella.
on. Speaking of, I wanted to smash one of those red lights, and
Don't
it
do it!
disappeared on me.
Don't.
Don't. I
Groot-
shot one. I shot one and killed myself.
He shot one and
Technically.
it reflected, and like 5 more shots appeared outward.
I
was
hit
more than
everyone.
five.
Days.
Yeah,
Thank
Dave.
God.
Dave got award
great,
for the
that
most
is
useless
great.
spell
Actually,
has ever been
listen
casted.
to what I am saying. I wanted to smash it. I could not reach it, and it disappeared. It was just gone.
It was like, nah, fam, we know.
Okay,
Fuck this shit, I'm out.
so judging off of that, does anyone need any healing before we go forward?
I wouldn't
Sitting at a
mind
current
some.
48 hit points out of 90.
You know,
use it
I'm
on
Yeah,
use it on
she's-
Anchor.
Christ,
I'm
man.
at
Anchor's the
35
worst.
out of 48. I'm okay on hit points right now.
Metagaming
Give it
right
to her.
now, you can just say like,
Oh.
"Oh, I'm like really beat
I'm
up."
pretty banged up.
She's
So-
missing most of her teeth and she's bleeding eternally. You
Yeah,
heal
I'm
her
I-
first.
How many of these
I'm
do I have?
banged up.
Okay,
She's
I have
really
it.
banged up.
I have 2 of these, so I'll use one right now.
If
I'll
I were
have
to
to-
use like a really weird scale,
Groot, no.
Okay,
I'm-
it's fine. So
on a scale
I'm
of
just gonna
0
use.
to 66, I'm a 47.
I'm gonna use my prayer of healing real quick. Let's just.
Ooh.
let's just do that.
La, la, la.
Can I hear your prayer?
No, it's
To
mostly
make-
because it's coming from a scroll.
Wait, does that use hit
I-
dice? Does
No,
purring help?
I
No.
can hear the text.
no, it
It's
uses.
okay.
voice to speech text.
Whatever you heal, Yuelia, make sure you double it.
Double it, right? Okay.
Very
Good,
quickly.
that's still working in
Yes.
this world.
I'm gonna make a very bitchy
Josh,
request.
is that
Okay.
just a you thing? The double.
Well, Yes,
double,
because I
okay.
feel healing is really underpowered.
What
when
is
I
your
when I
request?
say my request, you're gonna laugh.
Okay.
Okay.
Can everyone please make a concentrated effort to not speak over other people or not to yell? Because I have a splitting migraine.
I apologize. Yes.
It is okay. I have not asked people before now, but I'm asking very nicely to please consider my head.
Aye, aye.
Understood.
Thank you.
We
You're
got you.
welcome. I hope
No
you feel
problemo.
better.
Thank you. I'm prone to getting them when the weather turns weird.
There's-
Fire.
It's
Okay,
raining
which
frogs
is
outside.
4. Okay.
Hmm.
So it affects 6 creatures. So I know.
I need some.
Okay, so let's go with. I'm gonna start with Anchor first.
Mhm.
Okie dokie.
So that was.
Yeah, fill her up with as many charges as
12,
needed, because
That's
she's our front line.
24 points of healing.
I didn't mean it
Cute.
that way.
Okay.
It really
had to
sounded like
giggle.
you said feel her up, which was really funny.
I
So the
said,
next
well, I
one,
said
how
fill
about
her up.
Ardent?
So...
Ardent, do you need any healing?
Hmm?
I'm sorry, what?
No,
Okay, cards.
not as far
I
as
am
the
at
water.
35 out of 48. Come back to me after
Okay.
you've got everyone else.
Wait. Dagger, I attacked you, didn't I?
Yeah, come here.
I'm sorry. Do you need healing?
I do.
Okay. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
I'm just
You
gonna
weren't in your right
smack
mind.
you. Just smack you, right?
20 points of healing.
20, that's exactly what I needed, actually.
Okay. So that's currently 2 uses. Ears, you said you needed some?
Yes, please.
20 points of healing again.
Awesome. Thank you.
Groot,
Yes.
Yeah. Groot's hanging on to his
26
face right
points
now.
of healing.
I only needed 19.
No, you got 26.
Oh, you
Can
got
I take,
Put
can I
some in a
take the
baggie.
leftover points?
I still
from
have some
Groot's
people. I
healing?
still have some here, so it's okay. Dagger, ears, Groot. So I still have 2 more uses. So Ardent, you said you're good.
Great.
Okay, so how about I use one on
He didn't.
cards and then the last one on Anchor?
Yes.
Use
Sounds
it on
good.
Anchor first.
I'm
Use it on
sitting
Anchor.
at 72 of 90.
Yeah, I'm gonna use one on you, and then it should top you off.
Yeah, it should.
For a 16 points for cards.
And Groot's at 2 exhaustion, isn't he?
Oh yeah, there's that too.
Groot, what the heck?
Oh,
Gross.
One of
Welcome
them was by myself, okay?
And
I walk
14
really
28
slowly.
points for Anchor.
Woo!
yay, thank you.
Nice. Nice.
I'm up to
What's
full.
what spell is that called?
Prayer of healing.
Well, it's Prayer of Healing, but it's a scroll. It's a cleric spell.
I gotcha.
I know this has
I-
been explained, but how do you get rid of exhaustion on people?
Sleep.
Long
Sleep.
rest.
Long
So-
rest, I believe.
The
You
main
can't
way,
spell it away.
Well, the main way is resting in the mundane world,
Right.
or using certain really powerful magic spells like Greater Restoration. But
Which is,
like 6th,
I was supposed to say, is that like a 6th level spell?
it's like 5th or 6th tier. There are various items you can come across, but they're kind of rare.
Is there any items like equipment that can be equipped that help like
I believe I
reduce-
actually can, but not now. I believe after a while, at
Okay.
later levels,
No, I
I'll be
just
able
wasn't
to
sure
do
if
it.
there was any like actual like equipment you could get that helps reduce the side effects from that, or help
Exhaustion is
expedite.
meant to be a purposeful detriment.
Right.
It is to make it so that you don't drop to 0, go back to 1, and just fight because you're at 1 hit point. So that way, if you keep going back down to 0, it adds up really quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
not an
well.
actual normal rule that would happen. It's one that Josh implemented. Actually, a
Right.
lot of DMs use it. Now that I think about it, like a lot of DMs that I read about actually use it because, as you said, the idea is you could just fight, be brought back on 1
As long
HP,
as
and
you
then
have-
you're perfectly normal.
As
So
long as you have
death
1
is like
HP.
never really like you're never too far away. You know, it's
Right, yeah.
as long as you get brought back up, you're still good. You don't have to
Mhm.
worry about it.
As long
So
as
in
that
this
enemy
case,
doesn't have counterspell.
yeah.
Pathfinder, they have something called negative levels, which make me cry.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean,
Vampire-
there was that one campaign in Pathfinder where I started at negative level 3.
Oh no.
Does that mean you were like
I'm a baby. I'm a
Sperm?
wee babe.
I've been, not to get into that, but I've been studying Pathfinder 2e because that seems to be the way things are going to go.
Okay,
I really
listen.
want to play 2e. I have the player book already, and I'm like,
Well, all the rules and mechanics are free.
Yeah.
Always. Even when they come out with new books, all the enemies and the rules are free.
Yep.
The only thing you pay for is the lore.
Yep.
What's that?
It's a more complicated system, but it's a more accurate system. But the only reason I'm turning away from D&D is because they just released a new thing that is found that it's going basically subscription is going to be $30 per person.
Yeah, it's ridiculous what's happening right now.
It's getting stupid.
D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Just like Wizards of the Coast in general.
Hasbro.
Hasbro.
Yeah.
I mean, the wizard employees mostly have nothing to do with it. It's basically
No, they're
here
not
it
at
is.
fault. It's upper level.
it's the wizard suits and Hasbro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found what I was looking for. I don't get it to level 15, but I
Ooh.
get a free cast of Greater Restoration without a spell slot.
Hey,
Or
we're
Wow.
only like what 9
Six.
levels away.
Mhm.
We're almost there.
So Yuelia pulls out her scroll, the letters light up, the magic circle created, and with a burst and like almost a slightly angelic chorus, everybody just feels a wave of positivity and it feels fantastic. And the scroll just disintegrates into nothing.
Now, before we go, does anyone need any more?
I'm okay.
I'd like to cast Aid on 3 people.
Aw.
Okay.
So who do you
I-
think would benefit from
I-
bonus points?
I
Put
would
one
like
on
that.
Groot because he's up ahead.
I would also like that. I got afflicted by the true ice, and I've still yet to recover.
Okay, so Yuelia.
Oh no, Groot can. Oh wait, you don't have the
I
wind.
thought we recovered from the true ice
You
stuff.
guys did. Yuelia wasn't with you.
Oh,
I wasn't there with you guys.
jeez.
And there's nothing I can do about it right now.
So
Yep.
I'd like that little bit extra if that's okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
All right.
So what does that do?
10 extra. I'm using it as a 3rd level spell. So you get 10 your maximum hit points increases by 10 for
Okay.
8 hours.
Okay.
Nice.
Nice.
Is that before or after we heal?
I do it after.
Go ahead and
I think
say
it heals you. I think like you get
I was
them
about to
and
say
then
it should go up together. You shouldn't have a deficit.
yeah.
There we go.
It heals and raises your max.
I'm gonna
Who do you put it
count
on?
it as temporary HP so it doesn't mess up my shit since I'm technically halved, so whatever.
It does not count as temp hit points.
No, I know, but I don't have any. But because my max HP is halved, I don't want to fuck with it, so I'm just gonna wait till.
I think if you click on the
You
hit
can
points
override
thing,
your max.
there's an override max hit points over in the bottom right. I think
Right,
you can change
but
it to
once
that.
He
these
doesn't
go
want to
away,
I
yeah,
think
well,
it'll go
the other
back to
thing
its
is,
original.
well, that's what I mean. My original is technically halved, right now, and I don't want to. It's fine. It's fine.
Math. It's
not
math.
a big-
Makes math
I
easier.
I know right now it's only 10, and then if something were
Brain
to happen.
hurt. Turn to goo. Stop.
Okay, so
guys
lead the
do
way,
it.
guys.
So
Alright.
Behind Groot.
Yuelia and 2 more people.
Yuelia, Groot.
What did the spell do?
10 more. It gives 10 HP. Increases max HP by 10
I would say
Yuelia.
probably since Groot's in the lead
Groot.
right now, I'd say put it on him just in case something surprises him.
Do we do
And then
Anchor because she has
probably
the
put it on
most
Anchor.
HP, so that'll like boost it up. So no matter what,
Give
she
her
should
more
be
because
up.
she's our tank. So
Yeah.
give the tank more
A
and
good
give
idea.
our
Tank more.
frontline person who might get ambushed some.
Yes, I like that. This map maker is adorable.
Who's bringing up the rear?
I'll watch the
Go
rear.
behind Groot.
Because I'd rather give it to the person in the
I
rear
We
than.
only need to know who's first and who's first and who's last.
Groot is
Groot's first, and I can't see, so I don't think I should be in the back.
Okay, I can see, so I'll go last.
Put ears at the back because she can
Okay.
listen.
No
He's
offense.
also our second tank.
All right.
To use WoW terms, she's the off tank.
So you guys go near the door, it opens. As you guys progress through this next hallway, it's been just as unsettling. The alarm, I apologize for the real headache that it causes, but
I turned it off.
it is a headache. It's just blinding red flashing light over and over.
Oh
and
yeah,
blaring
Yeah.
alarm again.
Yuelia has had a massive migraine.
Lesser restoration didn't help that.
As you reach the other end,
Not equal.
So just to make sure I heard, Ardent, you're giving the other 10 to Mirra, correct?
Correct.
I don't need it. I would rather you give it to her.
Sorry,
I actually agree with Ardent.
Okay.
person that's bringing up the front and person that's bringing up the rear, and then Yuelia.
as you reach this next area, basically, how do I word it?
With words.
Words are hard. Okay, how dare you?
English,
How
preferably.
very dare you? Words are hard.
It's like you take 1d10 psychic damage.
Say
Oh, my
that
brain.
that Starlight did end up taking Elvie from cards. If
Okay.
she's back with her.
But
Do you have the little potion friend too?
Yes, she is holding who I'm referring as Beepo.
as you guys go into this next room, you just see these large, like, I guess they look like glass, these large cylinders. It looks like the majority of them have been shattered open, and whatever was in them has long not been in them.
Well, that's not a settling sight in the least bit.
Lovely.
Yuelia, the main thing you notice, though, is that there seems to be a panel device or something right smack dab in the center of the room.
Well, that's not sketchy.
No, but we should check it
Currently,
out.
Umbra is just kind of just constantly looking back and forth.
Do I still have disadvantages on all my stuff?
You still no, all your madness is gone.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna look around to see if there's maybe any form of tripwire, anything that would trigger off another form of alarm or another something. If we head up to that pedestal there with the device.
With Mirra's perception, there's nothing particular in this room. And it doesn't look like Shrike has spotted anything either.
Okay, then
I don't see anything.
I'm gonna go to it. Just look out to see if anything's coming.
Okay.
So I'm gonna walk up to it.
Keeping my eyes on the ceiling.
I'm gonna follow Starlight.
The thing in the middle seems to be a console. There's a lot going on here. a lot of gemstones, a lot of levers. Looks like something where you can kind of make rune gestures or basically motions with your fingers to kind of like draw. It's pretty sophisticated.
Yep, this one's all you.
I want it.
Make a intelligence check.
Fuck.
Do I get
That's
to
your
roll
good
one too since
stat.
I'm up there?
What are you taught? Why
Somebody-
did you say that? That's your good
Are you
stat.
gonna give me inspiration?
I'm looking down the hallway we came out of, so I'm not right by you.
No, no
like-
inspiration. Nobody.
I'm
I'm
Oh,
looking at. Mm-hmm.
rear
mhm.
lookout.
I'll give it to you
That's a
for as many
thing.
times as you gave it to me. I'll give it
Oh,
to you.
thank you, thank you, thank you. I rolled a 2.
No, you didn't.
You're right. That time I rolled a 14.
I don't
Total?
have any more inspiration.
14 total.
3.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you said what? Oh, yeah. Okay, 14 total. Unless somebody wants to give me bardic inspiration.
If I had inspiration, I would give it to you, but I don't.
No.
I think
I
we
have
used
one
it
bardic
up.
inspiration left, and
Nah.
I'm
Take
just
my
save it.
inspiration.
Same.
No, I think 14. Well,
Take my inspiration since I can't give you my talisman at this point.
last one. Less. 14 was the highest.
Okay.
Rip.
You're not quite sure how this device works, but if you feel like if you get to mess with it long enough, you could at least figure something out.
This dice
While
is gone.
she's
do you want to
finagling
actually
with
spend-
it,
Do you want to spend time actually messing with it?
Can I try an intelligence check on it?
Sure.
My thing is
while
lit
they're
up, but it...
while they're playing with this finagled contraption, because I rolled a 3, I'm willing to examine the tubes around as they're doing it to
Yeah, I
see
got
if
it,
there's
12.
like any clues or anything in them, or if there's anything that catches my eye.
There's nothing like other than the fact that they're broken, there's nothing particularly interesting about them.
There's no like exoskeletons of something that could have molted, or
Okay, I'm gonna spend some more time looking it over then.
Just gonna try to be alert and watch out for any monsters or anything that might try to attack us.
Same here. I'm keeping my eyes
While
and ears up.
while letting the smart people investigate.
I'm looking down the hallway we came from. And Mira's ears are still down and she's still pretty quiet.
whips at the ready, just in case.
I look east. Like instantly.
All
There
right. what do you-
might be something.
Mirra, you're getting that tingle down your spine again.
The tingle.
The tingle.
You
Oh
said
no.
east?
I
Okay,
East.
okay. I'm gonna look here to see is there a way I can maybe close like a gate or something that would lead that way or something from this console?
It's possible, but you would need more time to figure out how the console works.
Okay, I'm gonna keep
Uh,
looking.
Was it
I'm gonna keep-
my
I'm
was
gonna
it an
ears
trying to
open
figure it out.
hallway or is it a door?
There's the same pattern as before. There's 4 doorways.
Okay, if the east door opens, I'm Eldritch blasting.
I'm gonna go stand.
So I'm gonna try and
So,
lower that
what I'm
gate
hearing
so
is
that
you're ready in action. So if the door opens, whatever is on the other side gets an Eldritch Blast to the face.
Yes.
Okay.
including
What
Okay,
if
so
it's
wait.
fists?
I-
Yeah.
Okay, so
Oh,
hold on
good
one
luck.
second. So is my how do I want to put this? So there is a door that's closed over there?
All 4 of the doors should be closed unless anybody's near them.
But there's not anything that so I guess something can still open them. So what I wanted to do was drop like a gate or something. Is there a way that I would drop that to force something to stop coming through? Or
You'd
lock
have
a
to
door
mess
or
with
something
the
or that
controls.
yeah. Well,
it's
that's what I was trying to say. Is that's what I'm trying to do? Is
Right.
that a possibility?
I mean, until you figure out what the console can and can't do, it's possible.
Okay.
But unfortunately, until you figure out what the console can do, it's heads or tails of what its limits are.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna keep looking to see if I can find something that would look like I'm able to close that or prevent something from coming through.
I'm going to take shelter, so I'm just going to hide.
Hide. Hide where?
Let me see.
Give me just a second.
Yeah, give me just a second. Are there any columns? Any like overturned tables? Just cables? There's
Well,
nothing.
there is some kind of desks and cabinets and whatnot, kind of towards the edges of the room, but it just seems to be more piles of documents and research equipment and whatnot.
I'll stick by one of the tables and kind of crouch behind it just in case.
Should I run by one of the doors and have it open as I run by so we can get a quick look at what's down there?
Up to you.
Because we're still
Everyone
missing a
sees.
comrade, and so far the last few times that we've had something happening, it's been. But
You guys, I feel something not okay.
not okay. Okay, so that's not good then. I don't think it's going to be fists in.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I'm going to stand over between two of those pillars on the right-hand side. Is the door to our east, yeah, to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna have my whip at the ready and. Yeah, I guess if something comes to that door, I'll strike.
No! Hey, Josh, was that said out loud or just in my head?
No one else would have been able to hear it.
Are you sure?
I'm very sure.
Oh, dang.
Super secrets are happening.
Oh my god. It ain't fists. It ain't fists,
Does it
right?
maybe have them? Does it
About-
maybe
I
have
don't like
fists?
the way.
About 5 or 10 more minutes passed of just, for anybody paying attention, Umbra and Shrike just doing a stare off at this east door. You
Am I
will
still-
go ahead and make another intelligence check for me.
I'm spooky.
Ardent, you can too if you'd like.
What we rolling?
Mirra, can I get some guidance?
If you ask me, yes. I
Okay.
believe in you. You can do it. D4.
I got a 20.
Otherwise,
Nice.
she has the concerns.
Oh, an
However,
intelligence
she
check?
is being noticeably quiet.
Fucking roll for shit. It is a 14.
Hey, a 16.
Dorval,
I did a smirt.
Yes.
this console has not been turned on.
I want to turn it on.
Well,
Give me an investigation check really quick.
He just walks up and is like, "That's not on."
I'm just pushing buttons.
If you say it out loud, Yuelia can help you with the investigation.
Yeah, I'll tell. Yeah. Yep.
Oh, it's not on.
it's like, what's
Then
the
you can
plan here,
roll
Chief?
investigation too.
Oh.
I got a nat 1.
Oh no!
An investigation? Alright, hang on, I got you. Right now.
Arden, why?
That's not turned
Okay,
on. How do you
18,
turn it on?
18, 18.
So, you guys kind of scour it really quick. Dorval doesn't really see anything like towards the top, but Yuelia, being shorter to the ground, you notice that there's a cord or a wire or something that's been pulled apart.
Literally the most innocent thing.
Okay, so yeah, I connect it back together.
As soon as that happens, Dorval, the console just springs to life. All those gemstones and levers and stuff all light up in all sorts of different colors. The main thing you notice right off the bat is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For us, it'd be like a keypad.
I'll point that out to you, Yuelia.
Okay. A keypad 1, 2, through 9. Okay. What would that mean?
Anchor, which direction are you watching?
Texas. Arkansas.
What is it?
Anchor?
Anchor was. I think Anchor was watching.
She was just watching across everywhere.
I just
Yeah, I
wanted
think she was on
to
guard.
check on her because she
So-
hasn't talked in a while.
Just for my awareness, Dagger, which wall are you hanging out by?
Whichever had the desk. So if it was like the
I mean,
top,
there's desks across all the different walls.
oh, I'll be at the northeast.
Okay. And cards, where are you at?
I am between the top and middle pillar on the right side,
Okay.
looking towards the east door.
So, Dorval and Yuelia, give me one last intelligence check.
Make it good. Much better. 21.
Woo!
Fantastic.
8.
Dorval wasn't really able to contribute much, but I mean, at least he figured out why it wouldn't work at all.
Right.
job.
After
job,
10
buddy.
minutes, hey, it's not even plugged in.
It's like, hey, this isn't working. How come?
Once
Not on. Oh, how you turn it on?
Once the console is on, though, Yuelia is able to make runes in the open space towards the bottom and kind of just write questions using her hands. And you start figuring everything out pretty quickly by, it's basically the help command of the console. Like, how do I, what is,
Oh, it's the Alt F1.
Clippy shows up. I see you're trying to slay a
Ask
dragon.
it how
Would
to
you
put
like some
down
help?
the emergency shutters.
It's Clippy.
It's the giant brain from Futurama. What is your next question?
What was his
But-
name? Bob?
there-
or
No, it's
BB?
Clippy from early Microsoft.
Gary, that was his name. Sorry. Red versus
Yeah,
Is there
so-
anything in particular that you're trying to ask it?
Shutters.
Yes.
Now that you
How
understand-
do I shut down, or how do I shut the east gate?
You need clearance. Please enter passcode.
For passcode. How many?
1, 2, 3, 4.
How many? I guess it really wouldn't have.
Start looking through desks.
Well, once you ask the question, it just pops up like a blank screen, like it's waiting
Yeah.
to get up.
Okay. I don't remember because I do not have. I did not write it down.
Oh no.
Hang on. Here it is.
Do elites have special passcodes that y'all get to use to go in and out of places?
We have a badge. That's it.
Does it have a pin number or something on it?
No.
Okay. Shit. I do not remember the letters that you gave me that weren't draconic from our session, but I'm gonna try and type them in. Because you gave me like 4 letters, I
Uh-huh.
believe they were. That
All of a
seemed to.
sudden, Dagger her hand just moves on her own with her dagger, and you just see it fly up and stab the wall just of its own accord. Like, just Dagger's hand flies up and stab the wall, and you just hear this awful screech, like Dagger
Oh,
stabbed somebody or something.
Are they
I'm going to quickly turn.
You can't see anything.
I'm gonna have Umbra turn.
I have
Umbra's not even paying attention to it. That's not even what he's worried about.
Oh, fantastic. Okay,
Interesting.
cool. I'm still looking at the east door.
I'm gonna holler, Captain.
Oh
You alright
my
up there?
What did you just hit?
Did we find
Oh,
Fist?
I found it. I found it.
Oh God, Lucia, what is it?
Don't say her name. She's in danger. Wait, but you're called Dagger, so what do we call the Dagger?
Dagger Jr.
Dagger Jr.
Eggers girl.
Mrs. Dagger.
It's
Mrs.
gone.
Dagger.
Yeah, I remembered what I wanted to find. So I'm gonna type in that the stuff that I was reading off, which was RUBO.
There's no letters.
There's no
It's a
letters.
number pad.
It's just numbers.
Awesome.
It's a
Was
number.
there
Wait.
anything left behind after the screech?
Let's try Batman's secret code.
Other than you-
9193. I
Hmm?
have it written down. Batman's secret code. That's always the answer.
What about using like typing in the numbers of the like what letter they are in the alphabet? You know.
7, 6,
I thought of that too, but there's 20.
2, 8.
What 26?
I'm sorry, what?
7628. On a phone number, like on a phone, that is the numbers that correspond with ROBU.
I'll try it. 7 whatever he said.
I thought you said
talking T4 texting?
RUBO.
Yeah, RUBO.
Okay, so yeah, 7, 7, 8. 2,
Are you
6.
going to tell them everything about the code you found?
She's just
oh, 'cause
typing
that's
stuff
dangerous.
in. She's not like talking to us. She's just like
Yeah,
typing shit in.
I just type it in.
Okay.
After-
Oh
Incorrect
no.
passcode. 2 attempts left.
Do we
Okay.
hear that?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna
tried
move
to
to the center of the room with them after what just happened.
Okay, I saw a code, some type of.
What did you say, Pedi?
I'm gonna move to the center of the room
Okay.
with them after what just happened.
But you just saved us. You need to stay on the outskirts just in
Stay
case.
over there.
If you want me to stay where
What if it
there's
tries again?
danger, just be aware that there's invisible enemies
But
around.
Mrs. Dagger just saved us.
We knew that there was invisible enemies around. Welcome to the party, pal.
Okay, so I'm sure there's a lot. I mean, I tried to put in a password off of stuff. There's a passcode that I saw, but it looks like it might be missing stuff. But all I could read was RUBO, and I believe it was in Draconic.
Well, the other thing
Yes.
is that it's
Some letters and numbers.
1 R,
1 R, 2 U, 3 B, 4 a 0,
4 O.
4 O. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's too easy.
You never know. It could be 0, 0, 0, 0.
It could be 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know.
9193 Batman.
Okay, let's see.
You know, there are desks to check. Someone had to write a post-it note because they don't remember passwords because, you know.
Usually, people keep their passwords within like 10 feet of.
That's true.
thing,
That was a
so.
thing, wasn't it? It's like within 10 feet of the station that
Do
the
you guys
password is
want to
for.
do you guys want to kind of check everything around?
I'll
Yeah.
do it.
Why not?
There
Yeah.
you are. Anchor, I was worried about you. Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm just listening.
Okay, I asked if you were okay before and you didn't respond.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a quick look at the notes again and see if there's anything written in Draconic that would add on to these, to maybe to give me a direction onto this passcode.
There's no new information from the papers.
Okay.
So Mirra is still just staying posted at the south, since that hallway is.
But I'm not sure if I misunderstood. Did somebody say that they were checking around this area for anything in the desks?
I will.
Okay.
I'll
Can
maybe
you guys hear
also
me
help
well? Is the
check
mic
the
all
desk.
right?
Yeah,
Or am I
yeah,
too far away?
No, I can hear you.
investigation checks for anybody who's doing that.
I'm standing
Alright.
right here. In the
I'm
middle.
gonna help.
Let me know.
I
Come
rolled
on,
an 11.
baby. I got a
I found the
17.
desk.
I got a 20.
Woo!
Breya? Damn it. Anchor?
Yes.
You find?
It's fine if you say it. You're the GM.
Fair enough.
I can't wait till we get out of
I
this
don't
hellhole.
want to accidentally mess you guys up later. But
Yeah.
but Anchor, you find some documents. I'm gonna type it in character chat.
Okay.
Some stuff addressing Professor
Oak.
Thornberry.
Herbo?
Herbo.
Oh,
That's
Mary,
it.
yeah.
2134.
Is that what you're putting in?
Yes.
Access granted.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Where did you find
Good
that
job.
number?
His name.
It's the Herbo organized as his name. The way
Right.
it was given to you was jumbled, so Mikey
Yes.
just associated the proper number with the order.
I can't math that, so good for
Yeah,
you.
well,
It's not even
I mean,
math.
That doesn't.
the
how
way
is
I
that even
found
It's
it,
math?
just
it
a
was
puzzle.
the way I found it was 1R, 2U, 3B, 4O.
That's what was written on the papers he found.
Yeah, and the
Draconic.
name is Herbo. So he just
Oh,
arranged them.
So
He
2,
used
1,
the deciphering key.
yeah, so 2,
okay.
1, 3, 4.
This is
an
why. This is
anagram.
why my characters are never smart, except for Luminera. She was smart, but I'm not smart. That's why I had.
I'll
to ask
put
for
what
help.
I found in my backpack.
Okay.
You find
Uh,
secrets?
Good
There's a
job
lot
finding
of-
that, by the way.
You're welcome.
There's a lot of shorthand on this document also.
You know what? Actually, I'll give it to Starlight.
I'll look at it after I'm done here.
Yeah.
Does it seem like we're safe?
It seems to have given you full access to, according to what it's telling you and explaining, for those who can listen to Sylvan.
Oh, wait.
Nope.
Shit. No.
Can't
Oh,
anyone
no.
technically
Can't
listen to
Elvie?
Sylvan?
I know Sylvan.
But understand it though.
And
Cards
Elvish.
know
specifically.
Sylvan.
Cards,
Good.
yes.
It's
What
asking
about
what
Elvie?
language do you want the information.
Elvie can
Like,
also know
Common.
Sylvan.
No, don't do common. Do one of our languages.
Primordial.
Primordial.
Primordial's fine.
But is primordial one that we think prisoners would know? I'm not racial
Not
profiling here.
likely.
I'm not
Okay.
racial profiling here, but I'm
Then
kind of racial
don't
profiling.
Don't
here,
forget that
okay?
primordial is like a really rare language, and it's mostly more of a gesture of feelings and not directly words.
That's fine. I
It's
like that.
probably the most encoded language we could use.
Okay.
I guess Dr. Orbo spoke in Sylvan, but the language has now been changed to Primordial.
Nice.
It's basically giving you access to the entire facility.
Do we have a map? Can we lock
So I
down
heard
all
we
the
the
turn
voice
the
just
alarm
came
off?
through asking that
Yes,
question.
I'm going to work with that. So right now, do we still feel this entity from the east side?
No.
Do I still get
No?
the shivers down me timbers?
Okay, then
Tingle?
I'm not gonna
No
bother
ting-
closing
no
the east
tingle.
gate. I'm gonna let that go for now. Or do you guys think we should close it?
No, can you close it and still do what else you were going to do just to be safe?
Maybe
or
I
does it
should
use
be.
up
I
enough
have full
power?
access now.
Well,
So
I'm not
first,
sure
I'm
how
gonna
much
shut off the
power.
alarm. I'm gonna look and shut off the alarm.
Alarm deactivated.
Well, thank God.
Okay.
Red light.
Next. Wait. No. Shit.
Too late. You can just turn it back on.
I need no. I can't see now.
Well,
Oh no.
lights turn white.
I have. Oh.
Okay. Okay.
And now
I'm
you
gonna-
guys just have white light.
Okay.
lighting up
Now
your-
I'm gonna see if there's a way for me to get lights back on. So I'm gonna see about turning lights on.
The light, like I said, the red lights turn white.
Okay, but is there a way to get another form of light on, or is this it?
It lights up the whole room perfectly.
Okay, cool. Okay, so that worked out then. No alarm. We can see.
Okay.
But now everyone in the building knows.
It warns you though. Warning. Protocol to activate alarm was in place due to experiment 11 escaping.
Figured. Okay.
Amount of living staff members 2.
So there's 2 people alive here. Okay.
Get a map.
Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can look for what has escaped.
Put your arm cannon in the hole and load
Like,
up the whole
what
map of the
was-
region.
Like, what was 11? What was Project 11? What creature was it?
Little
Subject
girl and
11.
a dog.
Was that not something you were prepared for?
No, that's just.
Okay.
I just
Yeah, I was gonna see if I can access
What is
databases
this?
of all the
Like,
different.
is
I was just looking at the database of all the projects to see what I can link to
So-
11.
let's see, Project 11.
And then I'm gonna look at just gonna skim through some of the other projects and see what's there to cross-reference the notes and stuff.
But I said because I wasn't prepared with a picture, but I am
No,
prepared.
that's fair.
Here we go.
We believe in you, Josh.
You and your million tabs.
Oh, that's
well,
disgusting.
That's awesome
Oh,
looking.
I don't like it.
Okay, you're gonna.
Ew.
So that thing. Okay, so that's
Quit.
what's escaped. we need to stay away from whatever the hell
Project 11, often referred to as the Gloom Golem. Clay golem that has been artificially infused with the souls of various creatures that we have
sad.
given it and that it has personally taken. Do you want to read like the entire shtick?
No.
I have a tracking device.
You can read it, like send it to Starlight, but
I can.
it's
I'll
almost ending
I'll pull it
time.
open and then just glimpse at it. You can give it to me later or whatever.
Yeah.
Basically, it
Or
was
you can give me a shorthand.
it was basically their attempt at trying to see if they could put living souls into inanimate objects.
Figured.
What they actually got was a creature that literally has an insatiable hunger to stuff itself with souls.
But why is it called gloom? Is it just sad?
Yeah.
Basically, it constantly releases the screams of all the people that it has contained within itself all the time.
Oh, lovely.
All the time.
So it's
It can
deafening.
be basically if you just hear the cacophony of hundreds of people screaming at the same time,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably this.
Great.
If
That
you get
means
within a certain distance of it, really close, it gives off an aura of crushing despair.
So
See,
it's my ex.
Was
Oh,
this
no.
facility smart enough to put
Cards.
tracking devices on it?
No one could get close enough to do that.
Ugh,
Said the computer.
dumb.
They should have sent in the press Jim. He's immune.
okay.
Freaking
Well,
They
we
should have
have
put a
one
tracking
good
device
news
on it
about
it.
before
So
they did the
Well,
experiment.
we have one good thing about it. Ears
But
has
there-
crazy
there's
hearing.
more.
I do.
Okay, but there's more.
There's a couple more things to note.
Oh no.
That was one. If you get close, basically anybody near it can't hear anything but it's screaming. So you get disadvantage for hearing anything else.
Ooh.
2,
It's
you get
awesome.
close, you get hit with the aura crushing despair. 3, if it touches you, it saps away your soul out of character, your charisma.
No!
Can you
4,
imagine an uncharismatic Mirra?
If you reach a 0 stat, you're considered dead.
Yeah.
correct. 4, it can spit out the souls that it's consumed as minions. These have been mostly noted to be shadows. If shadows touch you, they sap your strength.
Is that what was coming after daggers? That cards totally stopped. That's awesome. Great.
Could
We
be.
know they're there.
And-
They're shadow people, by the way.
Lastly,
So I actually did hit something?
Yes. It went away as soon as you struck in that direction.
Well, I don't know if I actually physically hit it or if just like the
Unknown.
Card
of lightning.
Unknown. It went away as soon as you struck.
Dagger did.
No, it was going after Dagger, and cards whipped it.
No. Dagger took over her hand.
I think
Not-
she's talking about the
not this
one when
latest
she was
one,
panicking
When I
the
was
last time.
panicking.
Oh, yes.
When I struck at the darkness where
mean-
she was like freaking out at.
It went away. We shall not know.
But the very last thing it says is that it has ability that they've called the Abysmal Gaze. And basically, if it's looking in your direction when your turn starts, you have to make a saving throw or use all movement to get within 5 feet of it.
I don't like that. No.
If you can't get within 5 feet of it just with your movement, it forces you to use your action to dash to get to that location.
So we need to collect all our rope, tie each other together, so that if
Just stay the
someone
hell away
tries
from
to run towards it, they're tied to other people. You
Well,
be quiet.
Right now, we're not hearing anything, so we're good.
Okay.
But luckily, you can hear this stuff from a good distance, meaning we can stay away from it.
Correct, but you notice ears' ears are down
Lay
for a
down.
while now.
Well,
She has
I'm
not
going to.
been her usual self for
Yeah, she was
a
working with
room or
Chetty.
two. I can't keep them like this because the thingies, but yeah.
Can I ask the database a question?
Sure.
I can search for something.
Okay. I'm gonna throw it in character chat because it's just easier that way. Search for that.
Is that an SCP classification? Is it a Keter class? Keter 3?
That is specifically from my coma dream. That is my original
R1K3.
File found. Access denied.
Oh no!
Oh shit! I might be from here, guys.
Oh, I was just kidding.
Breya guessed correctly.
Breya, no.
Okay, so in character, I'm gonna let you guys know that is my original like code name or whatever.
Okay. Well.
Yay.
Your original code name is Sorry Key.
It's alphanumeric. It's Leet speak.
Well, yeah.
That is why I
sorry.
call myself Shrike.
The
Oh,
pirates
that's an
that
H. I thought that's an A.
the pirates that found this
Right.
marking on him
Yeah, I can see it now.
didn't know how to read it any other way, so that's how they pronounced it.
Shrike. Oh, I see. Yeah. Hey, Pedi.
Hey yo.
Are you having flashbacks to a certain creature where we uncoded the leet speak like super fast?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
fun. He was not fun.
Okay, I'm gonna try and pull up a map of this location.
Yes,
if it
please.
would
Is it-
let me.
Are we up to an hour yet, Josh?
Yes.
Okay, so that can we classify it as a short rest?
Yeah, I don't think anything of particular.
I got spell slots back.
Sure.
So we can click short rest then.
All I wanted was my spell slots.
Yeah, we can click short rest. Do not apply the automatically apply healing with dice reset. But if you have anything that a short rest fixes with which I don't think I do, you can click short rest.
I know I get my spell slots
And
back, and that's all I care about.
that's fine. You do you, boo. I have first level spell slots available.
Well, it got me counterspell and suggestion.
Nice. Okay.
Will say is, while I would love to just use rage like crazy while we're here, I'm gonna be really selective with it because I don't get rage back until long rest.
Ooh.
And I only
fair.
have 4 of them.
I mean, we're going to do our best to not fight.
Yes,
And that
I
is,
would agree.
I know we talked about not fighting the dragon. We're gonna not fight that thing for sure.
It
that's what I mean,
tried
though,
to
like-
swallow me. Like, come on. Daggers was the only one that's like, hey, like she's in its mouth right now.
Oh, by the way, Starlight, you notice that Breya has your javelin on her back now?
Yes, yes.
I had a javelin?
Or I thought it was you who took it.
No, it was cards.
It was cards. Okay, never mind. I thought cards was holding it for Starlight.
It should be in your inventory now. Should be.
No, she gave it to me because no one else wanted it. I thought I'll take it, but during the battle, you was able to reach over and grab it because you were
Yeah.
throwing him at the dragon.
Yeah.
And now it's on my back.
Wyvern, thank you very much.
I'm
Oh.
sorry.
So
This facility only has 2 accessible floors because they never really got to finish the rest of the construction for this facility before shit hit the fan. Basically, you have this floor that you guys are on, which is the bottom floor,
Okay.
and the top floor, which leads to the exit.
We don't know if the portal is at the exit, but there's a portal somewhere. I'm gonna
Right.
try and vomit up the orb compass again.
Wait, when did you eat it?
Just hairball.
She always does.
I always eat it. Unless Breya yells at me, in which case I put it into my chest and doki doki it out.
But the main thing is that the prison plane is quite large, and there are a lot of these facilities scattered all over the place, and this is just one of them. Basically, outside of this facility is the actual, like, plane.
Is there a way for us to take, like, the control panel with us for the prison facility? Like, is there a handheld version?
is there a tablet?
Boy.
I mean,
How about a map?
given Yuelia's
I got the map.
given
Yeah,
Yuelia's
Yuelia can draw
intelligence,
it.
Yeah,
given
that's what I was gonna
Yuelia's
do.
Let
intelligence,
the man answer the question.
I'm sorry.
given Yuelia's intelligence, it would not be far-fetched that there would be a smaller version that somebody could carry around, but there doesn't seem to be one in this room.
You need to try to find that then.
Do
If
we
you
have
would
any
like,
parchment to just
yes.
kind of etch out the map real quick and just?
I do. I always have parchment and paint and ink. So if
I can
Yuelia,
technically create it. I'm gonna look around.
I mean, I'm
and-
good at drawing, so I could draw it. But Yuelia's our map maker, so I could give you some supplies if you
Right,
like.
but I seem to have lost my tool to do that.
Oh, when I flicked it out of her, would it still been on the end of my whip? Would I have?
It depends. I imagine that you whipped it to yourself rather than just flung it into the
I
ceiling.
mean, you
or-
knew it's an
yeah.
object she used all the time, so I doubt
think
you
you
would
would've
just
left
fling it
that
into a
behind.
corner, Yeah. So I
But
think you'd
I'm
have
gonna
it
give
somewhere.
Yuelia the papers I found about Urbo. I'd say there's a bunch of shorthand on this, so maybe there's some more useful information.
Okay,
I'll
take
give
a
you
look
some
through these as
paper,
well.
and if you need a quill or anything, I've got plenty.
Well, usually I would just make cartographer supplies, but I don't have the tool.
I have paper and ink and paint.
But basically, all the rooms other than on this floor, all the rooms other than the northmost room, they're just supposed to be office spaces for the people working here.
Okay, so first floor shouldn't
The
be too
Art's
bad.
gonna
Second
give back
floor.
the tool.
The
I don't know.
the northmost room is actually the magical elevator that goes up
If
to
we
the
move
top.
as a group, we can go back, get the tool. I know exactly where it's at.
I think, but honestly, I don't think you would have left that behind.
You know she uses it all the
Because you
time.
know
I
it
doubt
belongs
you would have.
to her.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm saying is when he flicked it out, I don't
Well,
imagine.
I did go and examine it because I wanted to see what the tool she has. So yeah, I guess I would technically have it.
Yeah.
So
Give it
yeah, I'll
back.
go ahead and. Is this yours? Give her
Oh.
a smile.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you
I-
were
Oh,
you were holding that incorrectly.
You were trying to stab yourself in the eye.
Tika, come here. Now,
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Okay.
come.
Well,
Feeling that
that
it's puppy.
sucks. I'm glad I didn't go through with it. Okay. So I'm gonna make or hold on to your stuff. I can magically create this stuff. So I'll just do this. I'll make a set of cartographer supplies and then map out what I see here.
And it's done not that long. Like I said, the map isn't that big.
Yeah. But you said there's a second floor?
Correct. Which
Okay.
is also not really complete.
Okay.
Is there labels on the map?
Not particularly, other than just, I guess you could say schematics.
Yeah, like
It's
I'm
like
just
the
wondering
old
if the
school
map has
RPG
like
maps
this
day,
is like well I'm
back
just
in the
wondering if
90s.
the schematics or the map on the database has like cell, XYZ type thing, type labels.
Not yet. Like I said, this place is very much incomplete. Most of the research here was just them keeping themselves busy by doing work for the other facilities while this place is being.
So this is a small thing. Okay.
So we've gotten lucky that of all the places we got spit out here, this is the least dangerous.
I was about to say, all the stuff that you guys are reading about is likely at other facilities or running around out in the plain somewhere.
It's big enough to
Okay.
hold a whole chimera.
So there is a part of a second floor.
Chimeras don't
Either-
need to be big.
No. They're just
They don't have to be small
monstrosities.
either.
They don't have to be small.
But
that is also
so this
true.
portal is either in one of these offices or in that part second floor up above or
I mean, it
below.
could be
didn't actually say.
anywhere since I can't contact truth and vomit up the orb. It is unknown, but
Okay.
it could be anywhere. It doesn't necessarily need to be by the exit, but it could be.
I wonder.
Do we want to check out the offices? I mean, if
We're
Groot
gonna have
says-
to. There's no other option.
If Groot
We're gonna
says
have
he's
to.
not getting the yickies from the east anymore, it should be
Can
okay.
any of us detect though that mana that Beak was mentioning? Those large fonts of mana energy that she was allowing us to communicate with us.
The only thing I
Can
can
any of
detect
us
is like
detect
evil
any of
and
that?
stuff.
Detect what?
Neverbeak told us about
The mana
some big
pools.
kind of places of mana.
Yeah.
That's where she could connect with us to talk, and he wants to know if anyone can sense them.
No.
No.
No,
Okay.
Shrike would probably be your best bet.
Does the control center reveal the location of the 2 surviving employees? Do they have tracking?
Yuelia?
Let me find out.
Secret.
And I tap on the keyboard and see if I can find anything.
They do. Or I said it does, I should say.
Maybe we should help them.
It
I
looks
agree.
like they are at the top floor.
Okay, they're trying to get
So
out.
we're gonna have to go up.
I mean, if they're workers in this building, they will probably be less dangerous.
I have one stipulation on this.
I mean, they were working on weird chimera like hybrids,
exactly
like
right.
experimenting on children and stuff.
What if they have
fusing
the
them
tablet?
to dogs and all this
So,
weird stuff? Like that is not okay.
Here's my thing on this. These people have been doing very illegal experiments and all this other stuff. They are here for a reason. If
True.
you're going to help them, my only stipulation is our safety comes first.
Of course.
We are
Agreed.
not jumping in to save any of them.
Given
Right? Here's in a very bad situation. We are
I was
not
kind of
jumping
thinking
in.
that they might have the tablet.
That's not a bad idea.
Or a
But-
key card, or the map, or a way, knowledge of how to get out of here. Maybe the
Right.
portal we're looking for. They could have
Right.
that information.
They
something.
could help us, and they could just be like doing their jobs because like
Well, look
This
at
is
the
not
bright
something
side.
you just
It's a
willy-nilly-
win-win because
This isn't
either they'll
something
help
that
us.
you just do on a for like a 9 to 5 or whatever. This
I was
is
about to say,
something.
excuse
you
me,
guys-
coinage can be exchanged for goods and services. So maybe they needed to pay like rent to the landlord, or
Henchmen.
maybe they
Let's
had
be
to
honest.
like pay for
Okay.
like
I'm going.
potato
between
seeds, and they're potato farmers. Okay,
Okay.
and they needed money.
Okay.
And
No.
Ears.
what?
Anybody who is working at this facility is not a good person.
They're
You say
henchmen.
that. You say that, okay? They could
Alright.
just be like, what if, like
We are
someone
not-
was threatening their families, okay? And they're like,
It doesn't matter.
Hey,
Look
I'm
at
a
it this way:
scientist,
it's either they're
and-
going to help us, and
Or
if
they're
they
going to
turn out
die.
to be bad guys, then we have even more of a reason.
Oh, they're
to deal
most
with
likely going. Don't forget, the people. I mean, they can't leave here normally. They're going to do anything they can to try and sneak in, to try and get away with us.
Well, but the prisoners, like, what if they're like a
They're
super
not
good
prisoners.
scientist? They're
No.
exactly, they're not prisoners. But what if they're like a super good scientist and they were like, we captured your family, and you have to work for us, okay?
We are not
and-
taking that chance.
You have to work. No, you have to work for us, or
Remember what
like.
happened the last time we took in an unfortunate soul? He turned into a monster and murdered a bunch of villagers.
Okay, Joba turned out
I
fine.
forgot
okay?
about
Oh,
that
no,
guy for a
Quip!
moment and was like,
Quip.
I did not turn into a monster.
Okay, Quip, you're safe
That
now. Don't
escalated
worry,
so
Mama's got
quickly.
you. Mama's got you, Quip. Don't worry.
So
Clip just kind of slaps off the.
we are going to
kinda
get
rude.
whatever we can. We can get any information out of, but we are not taking them with us,
Agreed.
and we
Agreed.
will do whatever we can to get out. We will put our safety above anyone else's.
Sounds good.
I
You
don't,
Now,
said they
because
were on
I
the
haven't
top floor?
asked for a
I
while,
don't agree with that.
and it is 9 o'clock,
Mm-hmm.
level 7?
Mm-mm.
Good
We
try.
haven't
Alright.
stabbed enough invisible people yet, Dave.
Look, like I said, I haven't asked for a while, so,
haven't.
I figured,
It was like
it was
2
about time
sessions
to ask.
ago. I mean, come on, it wasn't that long ago.
Let's kill the two
Bye, guys. I'll
remaining
see you next
people.
week.
Have a good
Bye,
one.
Glad you
everybody.
picked it. Hope
Good
you feel
night.
better.
Oh man. I know there's a lot of discussing this time around, but
Yeah.
I mean, given the place, and this is why I said you guys should probably be on
Do
this
it beforehand.
beforehand, but it is what it is. In any case, I do hope that you all had fun.
Yes, always.
There was a lot of role play to happen.
Yeah, that which was nice. It was nice.
I mean, this
Sometimes you just gotta have a good old session without actually like a lot of combat based, just smack everything and die.
I
Sometimes
don't know.
you
I know
gotta-
Pedi really enjoyed smacking things. He went to summon
He got to
someone.
stab someone.
He summoned some. He didn't though. Mrs. Daggers did. Okay. He
It
once
still
summoned a
counts.
creature just so he could punch it.
but
Punch his own creation. How rude.
in any case, my friends,
Memories.
Memories.
I look forward to everyone that can make it next week. And I hope you guys are ready to get out of here because as DM, I want you guys to get out of here.
Right.
Suddenly, the portal just appears before you, and a hand just pushes you through.
He's pretty much saying, "Run, bitch."
I debated it, believe me.
Like
No, the
Master
back
Hand from
room-
Smash Brothers just sort of floats down, picks everyone up, and just throws them through a portal.
Agency.
The
I
back
don't-
rooms are very interesting so far.
I don't like taking away player agency. I'd like you guys to
That's a good word for it.
find your own adventures and solve your own problems without me Deus Ex Machina the solution.
Why are
But
you
anyway.
playing Resident Evil 6? What
Yeah.
are you doing? Why?
I'm playing with a friend.
Oh, okay.
There's a Resident Evil that's multiplayer?
Yeah, 5 and
Oh.
6.
5 and 6.
I haven't played since the first one.
5 was the first one.
When I
5 was the
discovered
first one
that
that is,
I was horrible at it, and I'm like, this game's stupid, and I never went back.
That's
So
funny.
Yeah.
I'm sure the
So-
game's a great game. I was just a stupid kid who couldn't figure out the controllers in the first hour, and I'm like,
I've
I
had
don't like
games
this
like
game.
that
I'm
where
taking it
it's
back
like I
to
Yeah,
can't
Game
figure
they
it
are
out.
Getting
tank
It's
Banjo
bad.
controllers.
Kazooie.
Accurate.
Banjo and Kazooie. Wait, what?
Oh no, I hear the
Aw,
banjos
Banjo-Kazooie.
paddle faster.
My friends, that's it for me for tonight. Thank you all for coming. And I will
Thank you
catch
for
you
having
next
us,
week.
Josh.
See you
Have a
next
good night.
week.
Josh.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.